Welcome everybody to Low Kick Online Week 15. We are back with some Street Fighter V action. I'm back hosting Street Fighter V, and I am your first commentator for the day, and I'm joined by the lovely, the legendary, the man whose voice is heard all across the Midwest, the man who's run tournament after tournament, grinding his way to the top, the man who is going to define the online locals, the online tournament presence, and come into 2020 spearheading the competition with the lovely voice to fuck, whatever. Hey, say Cola, what's going on, man?
I'm doing great after that amazing introduction. Dude, did you picked up on the spot? Where'd you get that from? You got that written down somewhere?
Like, you got
me gassed up, bro.
I just watch a lot of UFC. No, man, of course. How can I look? I can't gas you up. You're gassing yourself up with all the hard work that you're doing, with all the legendary clips that are being posted around everywhere, dude. You are busting your ass out here, and I'm only just doing you the due justice that you deserve, man.
Nah, you know what? It's always great because at the same time, I wouldn't be busting my ass or able to bust my ass if I didn't have a great place like the Low Kick people supporting me, giving me a platform like today. Like you said, we're back here for Street Fighter V for that Midwest action. And we on the deck got Lizard Man versus Mr. Sega Saturn 2.
Oh shit!
You're gonna run that Nash?
No, he accepted.
No, what did you do?
I tried to pull up the menu.
No, he did not. Okay.
Let's go. Round open. So anyway, while we correct this situation, we're going to oh my god, I'll hit you to death. All right, cool.
Just finish him off. Just finish him off so we can get in the match. But you know, hey man, things happen. It's been a little bit, and you know what? I know you're just excited to see some Street Fighter action, especially because you know we got that Nash up on deck. And to be honest, if I'm looking at how things have progressed with this game, Nash got a little bit more juice than usual. Maybe not as much as Nash players have wanted. Heard a lot of complaints back and forth, but there you go. Listen, man, get it on in there. There you go. Eagle Spike, you're gonna do that anyway. You know what this reminds me of? When someone gets when they're losing online and they're like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Right before the rage quit, that's when they just walk forward.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right before they like just come, you hit them with a bop bop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we can't
or like you can see this offline too.
But yeah, that does happen too. We've seen a few people kind of give up a few times at the locals and at other majors and things like that. Yo, Seth though, give this man congratulations. He got up here to platinum.
No, don't look. This is not about me, bro.
Look at that. Look at how good he is. Like if he was playing, you guys are lucky he's not on the sticks. I'm just saying that poison be looking fresh.
Honestly,
you go to the market and pick that up.
Oh man. Look, honestly, it was the Chicago Street Fighter V community that really gassed me up. The Street Fighter V Discord gassed me the hell up, dude. Because I was doing matches, just like some offline sets with people, and everybody was just like, yo, you are not gold, bro. I was like, oh, thanks, man. And then I did matches. What spurred me to grind ranked was Moo. Moo was just like, bro, I took sets off of Moo. And I was just like, okay, maybe I could get myself up there. But he was just like, yeah, definitely grind up ranks. But this is not about me. It's about these guys, okay? It's about Lizardman and Kaiba Sega Saturn 2. Unfamiliar face to me. An unfamiliar name, but it looks like he's going to take that Nash into the Rashid matchup. And I think that's going to be kind of a struggle bus for Nash. But every time that we see Nash do well, they do extremely, extremely well. So I don't think that he's quite out of the woods yet, but what do you think about this matchup alone?
With the nerfs to what happened to Rashid, maybe in terms of his pressure, he can't keep it going as much. He got toned down a little bit. I still think he's probably the best character in the game along with Akuma, but running that pressure game after losing, things like Oki off the XTP and, being able to interrupt whirlwind shots and the thought process by some people like, JB, Knuckle and a few other people saying that, this character can kind of play the ground game a little bit better because of the boom, being able to set the pace on the ground.
Right.
It's possible that Nash, I wouldn't say beats Rashid, but was able to survive against Rashid. Now, I don't even think they even go even. And again, just because the man has the platinum on the side don't mean nothing. He could be really good, grinding like you did, and just say, you know what, I should go into rank today. But Lizardman off to a great start, already got over the corner. This is the typical Rashid play that you love to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, round start from Lizardman, he's going to be extremely, extremely aggressive, and once he gets that momentum, it's of a Rashid player's mind to just keep that going, right? It's really easy for him to get you in the corner, for lock you out, but Kaiba Sega Saturn spending that V-reversal to get himself out, and nice throw tech.
Right, you know, risking it, and it works out. EX to hold down the pressure of the V-reversal. Lizardman's got to be watching out for those. The jump heavy kick to knock him out, but the crouching heavy punch from Lizardman. The swing and swing, a good punish here. Keep him in the corner with the EX. Yo, when you have to force Lizardman to use a V-reversal, that's a really fucking good sign right there.
Yeah,
that's
especially
you know
twice. 3 times he spent that. You know, he does not feel like he could actually do that full screen mix. He actually wants to stay up close, wants to stay away from that pressure. But nice.
Bazooka knee.
Nice, the bazooka knee into the corner, and Kaiba Sega Saturn takes round 1 over Lizardman, but he's not out of the woods anywhere near yet.
Listen, y'all were sitting here saying Nash can't do this, knock him down, but you know what?
Ooh.
Sega Saturn looking good right here.
Yeah, really bold jump back. He's not afraid of Lizardman's pressure at all. He has avoided almost every single one of Lizardman's throws. Wow, into the super. Life is going to be about equal. But he has the V-trigger on deck.
Yeah, that's about equal. Yeah, dash up with it. Try to check him. And another thing that works out for Sega Saturn is I'm sure he's fought a lot of Rashids in his time. How many matches have you fought if you're Lizardman, right? A lot of people drop this character, said he wasn't worth the time, gets a counter hit. Oh my god, try to get the meaty though on the other side, the shimmy. Lizardman going for the EX, that's enough to do it right there.
Ties it up, round 1-1. Cut him off from spending any sort of V-trigger to create any sort of mix opportunity for Kaiba. Run up throw, are you kidding me, you goblin?
That's the Lizardman. He will do those things.
There you go.
He'll test you to see if you have those reactions, right? Even if it's like later on in the match.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's got the DP in the corner.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 on those shimmies.
Wake up with the crush. Oh no, that's stun.
That's huge.
Just yet. This is bad though. Except this is looking bad though.
He's got full bars.
Oh, don't do it.
Okay, couldn't do that one. Gets out, stays in front. Oh my god. I'm so look, okay, as a hooligan myself, to just EXDP out of the string, come on.
You know what? He had the help to do it, and that's typical of like Lizardman. He'll take those risks because he understands that he has the help to make those risks, to make those gambles. Because what's gonna happen on the other side, right? Nash hits you for like 200 max or something like that. Like no big deal. You're still back in the corner. Lizardman takes the first game.
Oh my god!
You know, this wasn't free at all. Like, you know, Kaiba was starting off good, just lost some momentum, and now Lizardman taking that back. Great tech. This sweep, we'll take that trade. Lizardman still stuck in the corner, sticking on with the pressure, but jumps out the crush counter. Yo, Kaiba not caring about throwing out these sweeps. If you're Lizardman, you gotta be watching your toes a little bit.
Oh,
the jump back, the fade away.
Okay. Didn't overextend with his pressure once he got those interruptions, but he's still in the corner, still very much on the back foot, even with the life lead.
Oh, the delay right there. Gets a crush and gets a punish right there. Superman got checked.
Yeah,
and
he
you
did.
know, I like Kaiba just using all his characters' buttons. You know, a lot of things are maybe like riskier, but if they're not checking for those, you know, or formulating a plan against those, it's hard. But now it's hard to be stuck in the corner. Let's jump back again.
Okay.
From Kaiba has been working out dividends. If I'm him, I'm fading away every single time. I'm telling you right now. Crush though. This man got one of his own.
Full sweep. All right. Okay, gets caught. Now, interesting punish on the sweep. Nice, goes in for the critical art. That is going to be huge. He's not dead, but that's huge.
Even with the nerfs, it still does quite a bit of damage right there. Dash up with it, which it got. Good tech. Lizardman trying to stay alive with the B trigger. Send out the twister, the EX, the punish. It comes down in such a weird way because of the V trigger. Makes it fall in a weird way. The shimmy. Oh no, he had it in his hands. One button for either person. Try to get the air grab. No go. Oh, EXDP Lizard,
are you
man.
kidding me? Every single time that he's tried to do like the EXDP out of a string, it has worked. And I think that Kaiba Sega Saturn needs to take that moment to understand that Lizardman is not going to respect him by any means. Nice air throw. Good read on that. Interruption. They're just... Oh, they're swinging now.
Yeah, we're swinging heavy right now. Both of them probably, you know, it's got to be a lot of mental energy because you're playing against a character that you rarely ever see.
Right.
And on the other hand, you are playing against a character you probably lose against, right? And your character isn't really that good. Doesn't really have big amount of comeback features. So either side is probably mentally drained right here. trying to figure out a game plan. But here's Lizard Man running his as he gets a shimmy. Yo, just a layup, but no, the counter hit on the wake up. This is Lizard Man's game, and he'll be moving on over. Kaiba.
Well, a valiant effort from Kaiba. Really good work, man. He even like you said at the beginning of the set, platinum does not mean a damn thing. He showed up like he was right there in the Masters, man. He did a really good job of keeping Lizard Man out, trying to find the holes in his aggression, and then escaping a lot of that pressure most times. Where he fell was probably like he fell for the shimmies a little too often. He fell for like not respecting the block string, or Lizard Man not respecting the block strings. Kaiba's really, really good, but it's more or less just like Lizard Man kind of stepped it up in the mental department, and a valiant effort on both of those players, but just inching ahead in both games, you know.
Yeah, I would have liked to see, like, obviously, as you said, like a little bit more on the defense side from Kaiba. Obviously, your character's not the best, but there's certain situations where you can stay alive a little bit longer.
Right.
But I can see the work, everything formulating, so he's not out of it just yet. He's still in the, I don't know why he's still in the lounge, but bro, you gotta go down to the dungeon and work your way up. We might be seeing you again, though. This could be the start of Kaiba's run through losers. So, you know, keep it locked if you want to see that Nash play, because it might still be happening as we go on through the bracket.
What is Random High Fives' thing again? Is it Red Cyclone with like a 0 or something?
I forgot.
I popped into his
I rarely
stream.
ever play him.
I popped into his stream the other day, and I couldn't remember. Hang on. Let me hop into the game chat. Random High Fives, if you're CPT online champ. Oh yeah, that's right. Right.
Yeah,
oh my god, I almost
yeah.
invited some random. That would have been interesting. But yeah, it's CPT online champ. Yeah, I popped into the stream the other day because he hit Ultimate Grandmaster.
Congratulations to him for that heavy grind. I know that he's been kind of circling that for a while and kind of distracting, and to do that kind of work on rank, it takes a better person than I do. I'll tell you that. Like, I've been trying to get this account up to diamond, because my PlayStation account's up to diamond, right? I want to be mediocre at the game, right? I was having to talk with Ultra David on his little stream, and he was like, you got to choose one. Either be a good player or good commentator. You can only really choose one. And I'm like, man, I got to go with the commentary, but I want to be diamond, right?
Yeah.
I have so many people just quitting. Rage quitting, one and doneing. And I'm like, this is absolute hell. So, you know, shout outs to Random High Fives or anybody that keeps going, because once I get diamond, I'm done, baby. I'm in the lounges.
I mean, I feel like that's what a lot of people do. They'll just hit that diamond and then they'll kind of just chill, right? Because they know, like, to an extent, and socially, like, they can say, like, oh, I made it. You know, I'm comfortable sitting here. And honestly, like, I do the same thing. I'm trying to get that hard grind to diamond, just because it's not that it means anything to the other players, but it means a lot to me, right? It means a lot to a player because it's like concrete indication of your progress, like personally, you know. You could be beating your buddies offline, making tournament results left and right, but it's just like I have a color that says how good I am, you know. And that's essentially all it needs to be. Oh,
You look at this dude right here, Destructive EX out here.
Yeah, man.
Destructive. Yo, with the Zeku, this dude, you're copying off of me, Destructive, because you know what my secondary is? It's Zeku.
No, it's not.
I can't believe you, but I think that's a good team. Urian and Zeku, and I think he also runs Alex as well. But also, you know, as you were saying with the ranks and stuff like that, it doesn't really matter, but it does track your progress. That's why people should play ranks. I know it's hell. I know it's crappy with, you know, points and stuff like that. Once you throw that out the window and you're just like, man, I'm just playing for fun, I'm just having a blast, I'm trying to learn still, you'll get up there. Like, you gotta go past the laggy people, the rage quitters, and all that crap. But what's at the end is some progress. You know, there are some people that don't progress. There's people who I fought in Master who were awful, and I've beaten, and I'm like, this is terrible. But that's because they just do online shit. But there's many people who just they actually are good, and they progress through the ranks, and they keep that rank because they're good. So, you know, it's something about classifying where you're at. Yo, Destructive said Alex in the past. Good man.
Yeah, come on, man.
There you go.
Alex is not gonna get you up to the top, dude. Look, here's the thing, right? Internally in low kick, the crew hates me because of how often I like am an apologist for Street Fighter V and Street Fighter V's tier lists, right? Because Alex and Ryu are, and like, who else is probably near like the bottom of the list? Maybe Blanca. Blanca's arguable.
Blanca's like low mid or whatever.
Low, yeah,
that's
probably
what mid. How about I would say maybe Falk. Maybe.
I don't think Falk either, because I think Falk has a lot of like really good. Basically, whenever it comes to like the straight up bottom of the tier list, I'm always just like, look, man, Alex isn't bottom. He just hasn't won a tournament yet.
But I mean, like, think about. Oh yeah. Someone else said Ed. I agree, Ed.
Yeah, Ed.
The thing about low tiers like Alex, stuff like that, they can do the work. They can do any character in this game can do the work. It's about consistency. Alex, it's hard to be consistent with him. You can be consistent, but why not switch to any other character? That's how any fighting game is. You look at Tekken, Soul Calibur, anything like that. The higher up the tiers you go, it's about consistency. In this game, the tiers are still super tight. And speaking of tiers, there's a character that's top 5 in my opinion, and a lot of people got to understand, and that's Zeku. I'm telling you, people, this character's super strong. Dude. The stance switches, he's got the buttons, he's got the damage, especially the stun.
I thought you were
gonna see how he's zoning him out.
I thought you were going to talk about Zangief being the top 5, because I was just like, probably. God, no. I remember when Zangief was just like, he was really hovering around top 1, top 3 spots in Japan for like a full half season, dude. I don't know if it was just that region could not figure out how to fight this character, or this character was just incredibly strong. But I think that the part that Zangief struggles is that he doesn't have a really good V system. Oh my god, Destructive just like ran all over him, dude. He could not. Random high fives could not get in, but I think it's
probably the V system, and it's probably how other characters trying to deal with him. He has to take risks. I hate Zangief. I hate this character so much. Every time I play a character, I have to see if they beat Zangief. But to be honest, it's like him being consistent is actually pretty hard. He's got to make the right reads. When he makes them, they're great, but when he doesn't, he is punished. And you have to kind of use health as a resource, and a lot of things have to come together your way. The stars have to align, especially this matchup right here. You see the V skill too. He can pull out the animals at any point if he gets the room. You got to walk him down, and this character's got this walk speed, the DP, the jump. The palm, corner. You got to make the right
throw.
Decisions. If you're high fives.
Oh man, it's like who's the grappler now, man? Uh-oh. He's got him locked down. This is looking real bad. The anti-air. Okay, spends that V-reversal, brings it back to neutral. Okay, that was sick. Also sick as a robot, but it's okay.
Is he so dangerous against a lot of characters, even though he has that unpredictability and somewhat stable problem? He's still got the ways to really make the comebacks happen. He's able to damage. He baits out the EXT. We're seeing the back. No! Before me, we just missed a hit right there. That's when high five blocks to the corner. No, dropped to the counter.
Sinkhole, you are a robot. I hear the beep beep boop. There's like a god into the CA. Take a look, real quick. I think we have to redo the call. Jump back in. Just leave the call and come back immediately. I cannot believe we were just talking about how Zangief is going to have to work really, really hard to make that victory come out. Sinkhole said that just making the right reads, the same way that any grappler is going to have to be, right? It's all about making the right reads and doing like the extra bit of work to be able to come out on top, especially in a matchup as bad as this, where Zeku can kind of just stay in old and zone him out as much as he can, or he can kind of just like become young and just frame trap, run him all the way down. But random high fives, man, he is really flexing that ultimate Grandmaster title on him right now, because he is not afraid, flexing through the grams, coming up, barely out of reach SPDs. It is really, really insane how brave he's being with it, but he's just walking him down, walking him all the way to the corner. It's only a matter of time, I'm telling you. Just out of range. Look at that.
No,
Sinkola's back.
Don't let it be like this. He's gonna go in after this?
It is fate, man. Look at him. He's walking him down. He has no fear. Okay. Hits him with the crotch first.
There's the heavy. I like the little connection right there. And then Destructive just backing off, but not willing to use any of the animals, because there's not a lot of room. Because if you try to throw those out without switching, you're very active. Great jump in. Oh, didn't get a full one though. I called a little bit too soon there. It's gonna be a little bit more.
Yeah, it's still looking really dangerous for him. Oh, comes in, Jet. Dude, no fear. He still wants to dash up despite random I5's kind of being fearless from that pressure.
Just backing off here.
Yeah, he might want to look for a button into the V-trigger activation, find a kill however he can, because that damage is probably within range to kill. Anti-air!
Yes. No! Don't rush it! Okay. You can back off now. Being an ult actually gives you a better backdash. The way that he backdashes is like akin to Colleen, where she can kind of avoid stuff, but he's going in right now. He's got the trigger. He's looking for he's going for the throw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Seeing people go in on Geep when they don't need to is so frightening.
I know,
But
it's
you know,
so,
Destructive made it work.
it's so brave how like Destructive still wanted to try to walk him back down, despite random high fives. Just like no fear, he would check him on everything. Was crisp with the anti-airs. He would flex through all that pressure, get the SPDs at just the right time. Oh, that was a brave situation. Good, smart on Destructive to just back off. Not taking
Yes,
the
gets jumped in on though.
Nice.
Unfortunate. Here we go. And the game starts. I think he'll
got
get meter after this. No, he's a little bit more. You could block. Okay, one more EXDP. You could probably throw one of those out. He's going for Young. Done with the connection. No end of the V trigger. I don't know if it's gonna be able to happen. The trade. He's waiting for the last hit. The splash. We staying wet today, baby.
Yeah, dude, splash him right back down into loser's bracket, probably because he is at final round for him. Jump in far, dude. Ready
That
with
was at the very tippy tip right there.
Yep.
And just walking him down. Just like put him to the corner. That's what you have to do against this character, I think. If you recall one of those Kokus, it's the done deal. What? An anti-air. Put him down to the ground. Try to do it again. No go. Destructive trying to find something more. I'm just trying to see more of the pieces being put together by Destructive. No feed trigger. Activation that could have been an anti-air. He's got you in the corner, and the CA is on deck. You know he's ready to pop it.
It's looking real choppy. It's
Takes
either
in the EX.
Oh
No!
man, that does it. Look, it was either choppy on Destructive's end where he couldn't get necessary whiff punishes, or it was just he was that scared and just holding the back, and he was just not ready for any kind of pressure for random high fives, and he took it 2-0 over Destructive. Damn. That does it.
That'll be a done deal right there. And I'll tell you one thing, like, to be able to walk down a character like Zeku, who has great walk speed, a good backdash and old, 17 frame dash and all that stuff like that, and also the Kokus and the animals that could have came out on a deck at any point, that takes a lot of work. And to be able to use that health as a resource, good stuff. Don't tell him I said that. But, you can tell that he understands that matchup. And that's a matchup that not many people know how to deal with, right? When it comes to Zeku, because he's a character that a lot of people have kind of put away. He's very strong. It's very difficult to actually to play him for, like, to understand that character. It takes a while to learn. So not that many people use him the right way. And then, at that point, it's like, why don't I put Akuma or some other character that's easier to use or whatever BS, right? But what matters is that he started the matchup, made it work, and something that a lot of people say would be a losing matchup, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like, you were really confident that Zeku had the tools. I mean, he does, right? Zeku is one of those characters that's extremely versatile, but like you said, it takes a lot of exploration and a lot of knowledge that you have to have with Zeku, because you are effectively playing two characters in tandem with each other. And in a lot of instances, that can be really rough. In a lot of instances, it's kind of just like finding, because it's not like you are dealing with two different tool sets, but you're dealing with two entirely different tool sets. And a character that's very similar to that is Vega. Claw without Claw, like it's kind of a different situation, but Vega nowhere near the top, and Mu still making results with that. And I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
They say he's not at the top, but I sit here and watch the EU players. I sit here and watch Mu do his work too, and I wouldn't say he's at the top, but he's a damn threat. And what they've done with this character has made him even more ridiculous in the neutral. You see the EX Sky High Claw, that shit ain't reactable. I'm gonna tell you right now, right?
Yeah, you're talking about the one where he like bounces behind you, his new charge move. Yeah,
I mean you gotta really be on point with that, and when he's got the walk speed, the dash, and things like that, it's hard to keep him locked down. And you got that move on deck too, and then B skill too, which you're gonna see right here. That wake up, the reel back, where he like flips with it, the
sway.
It's so hard. There's some characters that just don't have a way of punishing that. So, like, in an effective manner, right, to make them stop if it's well spaced.
Yeah, hopefully, like, I mean, if Mu is going to play intelligently enough with it, he's going to do it right out of Geef's big punishment range, because that's maximum dangerous. Oh, there it is. Just micro walk up, bagoosh.
Oh, he's double dashing with it. And we see it so many times every single week. Cold Pipe, the one to use V-Trigger 2, because he likes the damage. He doesn't really care about the section of the V-Trigger 1. For certain matchups, maybe, but he usually runs V-Trigger 2.
Yeah.
Has, shown the diversity of this game where people are kind of exploring other elements. And my man is getting explored and opened up with these slices. The slices.
Yeah. Cold Pipe was playing really, really crazy, like a bonkers right there. He tried to grab Moo's claw. He just like woke up with the XDP right in the range.
Let me get a little closer. So let me get a little closer. Nice activation. EX Izuna drop to do it. Oh no, a little bit more scaling for that. God, I just clipped it. One more time. One more hit with them. You see the medium punches come out. Really good button against it. Keep this matchup. That with the Buster Claw, and there you go. Another medium punch should do it. Moo taking the first one.
Yeah, and Cold Pipe kind of consistently coming out in first place in low kick online for Street Fighter V, so I'm hopeful to see, no bias, but I'm hopeful to see him get dethroned just for the sake of, he can't keep getting away with it, man.
Yes, he can't. Someone has to stop him.
Yeah, has to be
Uncle Raw Dog out here is a little bit too powerful. Someone has to stop him.
No,
but his neutral's so good, and another thing about him is that he's so in tune with the game, and he doesn't really care that much about numbers and things like that. He's plays from the heart. But this may be to his detriment right now. Moo's going in, getting what he needs, but all it takes is that one turnaround, that one moment where he puts his hands on you.
Yep, it really only takes that one grab, that one thing for his momentum to swing completely. And he's got the V-Trigger to do so. If he wants to find a way to activate, it's going to get real dangerous for Moo. But Moo, he's got a fair amount of meters himself.
The check. So, this should be enough right here. He's going to go for the EX. EX, for the finish.
There it is. Wow, Moo taking first match over Cold Pipe.
I mean, this is how the matchup really goes. It's just poking away, find those moments where you can make the damage happen to at the end, and using that backwalk speed and the constant dashes and things like that, where it puts so much mental stack on the other player as a Geef player to come in, and it's just so hard for them to actually get their game plan going. Especially when you have V-Trigger 2. We talked about how you gotta actually lay hands on them to do something with it. You don't have the suction that comes with V-Trigger 1, so you gotta work with the neutral.
Yep. Shout out to Spin Infinite in the chat. The Claw. I saw you get Twitter famous real quick. That was a good meme, dude. But Mega he's playing very, very reserved. He's staying on the ground. He's not going kind of wild. He's just sticking with the pokes. Old reliable Claw, He's got to do. That's all you got to do, man. Oh god.
Oh, he tried to get out of there. No go.
What an
The door is locked, my friend. Yeah, keep this man on the ground, but the slide activation, unfortunate, but you know what? No big deal, because now you got the lead. Checking the blow, gets a throw. The EX, stop the running bear grab.
Just kidding me.
Moo is just swiping away. He is not finding whatever he wants in this app right now. My man is just swiping, and he gets the punish. Moo on the verge of putting Cold Pipe in the losers. And this is early in the tournament.
Someone called Dora. He can't keep getting away with this, man.
He's just swiping away with it.
There it is.
EX.
The first of many.
But the backwalk speed, though, that's a thing we don't talk about enough. Defense in Street Fighter is more about reversals and things like that. Having the backwalk speed, being able to get outside the range of things, is super important. You see him just walking outside, taking a stroll.
Finds what he needs, gets right in, but Moo coming back with some damage. Claw. No, doesn't burn that time.
Oh, he flexed it, but yeah, blow through it. Again, Moo not carrying. But the wake up, here we go, muscle power on the deck, but again, the backwalk speed from this character allows him to get the finish. Azuna drop for the win. Moo putting Cold Pipe in the losers.
And into the ground. Not bad from Moo. Moving on into winner semifinals, but it's not over yet for Cold Pipe. They could possibly have a rematch, and with how consistently Cold Pipe has been doing every single one of these Street Fighter weeks, I'm sure we'll see him again.
Yeah, you definitely know. Cold Pipe, he's definitely made the losers run before. He could do it again. And yeah, Vega definitely does have one of the fastest walk speeds. He's up there with Cammy. I believe it's Young Zeku as well, and a few other characters. So, you got to use those things to a good effect, because that's a defensive tactic right there, to be able to escape and walk out of pressure. He may not have a DP reversal or even a good V reversal. He does have a 3-frame, and he does have that walk speed. Moo understanding that and implementing it in the match. Good stuff to him.
Yeah, really good stuff to him, man. I mean, Moo, no slouch by any means. Constantly working hard, online and offline, dude. Like he's just always improving somehow. You see him like getting better every time you see him. But he's one of those players. But you don't think he's getting better, right? You don't think that he's as hardworking. You're just like, dude, Moo, he's so laid back, he's so cool. Like, you just want to chill, you just want to play the casuals with him. But he actually is like blowing you up every time, and he like gets better in every single tournament. I think as long as I've known Moo, he's only gotten better.
Yeah, every time I played him,
improved.
it sucks, dude.
Yeah,
I hate playing it. He just I don't. It's like you see the improvements when he plays, but like I never see or hear about him like training, and that's kind of how the Midwest is in a sense. A lot of them will like run sets and stuff like that. But what you guys are doing up there to train to get better, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. I don't know what you're focusing on or whatever.
You know what they're doing. They're playing the game.
Oh,
Maybe
that's the secret.
Come on, see.
Playing Street Fighter V is the way to get better at Street Fighter V.
Look at me.
Okay.
I am currently an example, just one of them. You know what I did? I just started playing every day. Look at me now.
You know what? I will be more than happy to start playing a little bit more. When I find the time. I will not be playing that Geef Moo never again. You're lucky, because if you pull out that Geef against my Urian right now, it'll be a different story. But you know what? I'm a commentator now, and I'm commentating some great Street Fighter V action. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Low Kick Street Fighter V Friday night tournament. Having a good time here. It looks like we got random high fives up on the deck. He said he's going to run Gil. Hey, man, you can run whatever you want, but if you lose, it's on you.
Look, dude, if he runs the Gil, here's the thing, man. If you run the Gil, you got to stick with the Gil the whole set, okay? You can't run the Gil for the first match and then be like, all right, I'm going to no, man. You commit. Full commit. I want to see those. I want to see
the Gil?
The full retribution. Full commit. You hit the ultimate, you hit the ultimate Grandmaster. What do you have to lose, bro?
Come on. A lot. This tournament. The clout. And the thing is also, honestly, money match you. No, man, I'm a commentator now. I'm gonna do all that, bro.
Come on, dude. You don't want to.
I got third at my locals.
You don't want to be like Reinhardt, like Rip, dude, where they're great players and commentators. Man, come on.
Hell no.
What do you
Hell
mean?
no. I want to be like, no offense to James Chen, I want to be around that level. Even my dog agreed with that.
What do you?
I want to be around that level. Damn it. I'm cool with just getting getting up the diamond and being done there, and being I can run these sets with these top players and maybe take a round or two off and then get smoked. I'm good. I'm good, baby.
Come on, man.
Vega too hard for me? That's because Vega's top 10.
Come on, all right. Look, anybody challenging St. Cola, you're really just doing this to yourself. He's been saying he's a commentator for years now. He's been he's been out of the game, playing the game for years. Okay.
Tell him. The most I get to do these days is sit in training mode, and that's it. I get to figure out what character is what. But we're gonna figure out who is a better brother. Is it gonna be Gil or is it gonna be Yuri? Now that's if random high fives goes with this Gil.
Yeah.
But if I'm him, actually that's not a bad matchup for Gil, to be honest. Gil has a lot of ways to eliminate what Yuri wants to do. I think this goes even. He can eliminate the Ace Reflector with his V trigger. He gets a 2-bar. Obviously, his buttons aren't as good. Not nearly as good, actually. But he's got some good ways to stifle some of the pressure that Urian wants to do. The parry is really great about stopping the fireball stuff. I think Gil can go pretty even with this character. But, he does have other characters. Obviously, he's got the Honda, and he's got the Zangief, as we already saw. Let's see what he picks right now. It looks like it's going to be the Gil. He's going with it.
He did it, dude. Oh, okay. This is going to be sick. I'm really excited. Oh, wait, I have to change a sponsor tag. Hold on. Sorry about that, Random i5s. I got you. Because it always matters, baby. Always and forever.
Trying to be professional out here, just like you see these professional ass suits. You see my man with the suit over there. Is he gonna go? No, he's leaving it on. Adam leaving it on. Adam, this is the dude last week who I don't know if he's in the bracket or not. The Zeku player that kind of tilted him. I hope to see the rematch. He may not get it though. Let's see what happens here in this match. Let's see if Adam can stay solid, try to get that victory.
This is probably what we're gonna see. Oh! He flew behind it, and then he actually got the confirm. Got him in the corner now. This is going to be really, really rough for Random i5s to get himself away from this corner. No, maybe he just sticks to a basic neutral game plan. He sticks to solid footsies like that. Low forward, fireball. There you go. Oh.
Gets the counter hit. Oh, did get the counter hit. Charge right in front of the face.
Damn,
Take back my turn. Here we go. Activation. Yeah, be careful here. Cannot get hit by any of the retribution stuff. It does a ton of damage. What the character wants is to get in the B trigger. This is why this character can be dangerous. Is if he gets you in a retribution combo like this, you get you get hit with the retribution to fire the flames.
It begins. Okay, just let's chase down, close that gap, get him into the corner. Hopefully, mirror comes out. Good block. Oh my god! But he almost got popped up for a combo. Adam could not capitalize. We still got a couple mirrors in the deck.
Oh no, got open up, trying to backdash. Adam put him to the corner.
Not out of the game yet.
Oh man, that could have been a confirm right there to super up the lariat, but you know, it is what it is.
He's fresh on the gill, man. Let him warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
Warm up.
Excuses.
He just asked.
EX knees, we staying in. Oh, he took his turn, but unfortunately did not get the confirm. Random high fives dropped it.
Yep. It's okay, you know. He's just warming up, feeling himself.
That was pretty solid. That was a pretty solid round. Let's see if he can put everything together. This next one here, nice whip punish right here on the heavy. That's a change in this season. Can't be throwing up the handshake. You got to wash that one off a little bit. No anti-air on that light. Letting this man come in for free. Nice parry punish. Retribution, baby.
Nice. Big damage about to come out. Nope, just puts him in the corner. Just fine. Oh, flubs the anti-air there.
Yeah, mess up the parry.
Yeah, mess up the parry and actually gets hit with the tackles. Man, he is kind of fallen short just a little bit on Adam's very, you know, non-aggressive aggression. Just kind of doing his thing.
Like, you cannot be thrown out. The Age Reflector will get eaten up by that fire, the flames. But he's just looking for that final hit though. Yep. He knows that he just needs to land it. Here we go. Aegis Reflector to bounce off. I'm gonna try to finish it off, but the reset does not happen. The wake up though, make him look at the stay on the wall. He didn't believe. He didn't want to go to the super, and now you might be in trouble. You're in the corner, man.
This is dangerous.
Oh, but the dash up late. Are you kidding me?
All right, like very good awareness on random high fives to feel as though he could just save that meter. You know, he really didn't want to spend that meter, but he was in chip range. Like he could have just done the fire tackle into super at that one moment. And that would have been donezo. He was confident he could do it without it.
It worked out for him in the end. He's able to go in this next round fully stocked. Both of them actually fully stocked. Adam pushing him to the corner. Not spending any bar. The overhead connects. Oh, no. Punish stun. Oh man, you are done. Is he gonna go for the fancy stuff? Yes, he is. Into the super. Heaven and earth tremble. You better kill him though after this. The shimmy to do it. Adam
done.
With a statement. He said, "Give me a real character." So none of this other character stuff. Give me the real character right now. Don't give me this discount Gil. Give me the real because you're about to get sent down to loser.
Don't disrespect me with this sub character garbage. Bring out the real guns. Bring out the hands. Run them hands.
Yo, Random, you better switch, bro. He's going back in.
Committed. I'm telling you, he had to do it. He has to full commit to the Gil, and he knows that he can do it too. It's not bad for him.
It's not terrible. It's just not being able to get V-trigger sequences maybe off as solid as he wants, and a few obviously bad decisions as we saw in the last other round. And Gil just not really able to really convert off a lot of his the counter hit lights and things like that. He doesn't really have the same kind of defensive tactics that Urian has. So you got to stay super solid.
Yeah, it is a lot more about keep out than anything. Like finding the right conversions. Oh, okay. I think Random High Fives tried to go for a parry there, but realized it was going to be a little too late. But yeah, you can't really rush down in the way that Urian can. You really have to keep a character like this. You have to keep out. But with the mirror out there, it's a little rough.
Oh, here we go. Retribution time. He lands it. Gotta finish your plate here. Reset.
Oh, he almost had that. That would have been sick. I've never seen that before.
The juggle points ran out, but he'll make him look at that stain on the wall as he gets the throw. Random high fives showing him what he needs to clean up later. He said, that right there, that's a coke stain. That's like you, bro.
That's the older brother disciplining the little brother, man. You just stare at the wall. Get on your knees, stare at the wall.
Did you do that to your siblings? You pushed their faces in it? Like,
what? No.
You spilled this? This is what you did wrong?
Man, if anything, my younger sister is disciplining me, dude. She's way crazier. But
yeah. I feel you.
Putting the hands out. Yeah, dude. Little sisters, man. They're crazy. But anyway, okay. Still has full meter. Still trying to keep Adam out as much as he can.
Zone again, there we go. I was going to say, like, being able to be, like, mid-screen and react with Laria is really good. You cannot be tossing up those V skills up for free. Got to be watching out for those. Adam definitely wants to have that on deck because it's going to make the parry game a lot harder. Now, with the lead, random high fives, put a little bit more zoning. Oh, got a little preemptive with that parry, my friend. Got to be watching out for that. Adam sweeping the floor with a medium kick to try to get the conversion, to try to get the V trigger on deck. Will it happen, though?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Now you know that Adam can be a little bit more liberal with his offense because he knows that random high fives is going to try and go for some parry, craziness. He's really sticking to the fireballs. He knows that if he tries to throw up the V skill 2 fireball, there you go. He's not going to respect it by any means.
Nice parry punish. Deleted.
What did I just say?
High five.
What did I just say? Adam, I gave you the answers. I'm kidding.
Using that coconut brain. Adam got smoked right there. But I'll tell you what, this is even now. Adam's got to make the adjustments, right? He's got to make the adjustments here. And it's hard because you see random high fives trying to react to things that makes Yuri strong. The V skill 2 gets the leader. He can't be doing that. He's constantly parrying and building meter. You're giving him a chance to activate that retribution even sooner. And Adam, you gotta find a way to stay in.
Yeah, damn, random high fives really, really fresh with responses. Anytime he'll see Urian pop that V skill 2, he's probably going to come in with the EX tackle. It's really, really scary. With the parry again, does it twice. Now, Adam definitely has to be, a lot more calculated in the way that he wants to approach, the way that he wants to rush down. Tick throw, not going to stun. What? Yeah. Oh, just outside the ring for the overhead.
Reversal, you'll keep him in there, but here we go. V trigger, able to let him get out. He's got one more mirror, too. Throws him into the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, but this gets deleted. Yo, interrupt him. That's good from Adam. He's like, I don't want to get anything started. And what's going to be started is Adam possibly going on.
It could happen, man. He's poised to do so. One round away to move on to winners finals.
Super close. He's able to do so. I mean, but, random high fives. We saw this before. Random high fives makes the adjustments. The heavy, nice punish. Speaking of punishes, the parry, baby.
What a parry.
See the bar that he gets from it, too.
That was extremely brave. Oh,
EX right through it. Gotta put a little wild sauce on it. Can't be mild, but they gotta put a little bit of wild sauce on it.
Oh, how the turntables, man. The element switches, and now it looks like random high fives trying to have that offense. Not really anymore.
Oh no, my man swinging out here. Adam needs one more good conversion for the stun, and possibly done right here. Random activating off the EX fireball. Trying to find out if the heavy can't be whipping that. You cannot let this man jump in on you. One more hit for the done, and there it is. Adam with the light touch.
Dude, what a scramble. What a scramble. Oh, I didn't get random high fives point. My bad. But we'll hopefully see him get some more points down in the loser's bracket. Might see this run back later on, but it looks like right now, Adam moving on. Damn.
Don't blame me, random. You didn't spend enough time on that character, bro.
Look.
That ain't about Urian being bad. That's about you not putting enough time on it. Respect on that character.
That could be true.
I mean, honestly, I'm sure, that is a character that definitely has to live or die off conversions, obviously, and V-Trigger Retribution is where he lives. His normals aren't so good. Even though the matchup might be fairly even, you still got to make those things count, and Gil definitely a character you have to put a lot of time into.
Yeah, Gil, I mean, it's similar to Zeku, right? Where there's just so much in that character's toolset, and the way that you have to play, it's very, not necessarily unorthodox, but it's unorthodox in Street Fighter V's atmosphere, right? You have to kind of rely on basics to an extreme, for Urian to be able to get the Street Fighter V stuff, right? When he activates and it's just retribution nonstop, like that shit can be crazy, but the work that he has to do to get there, there's a lot of it. And I think that characters with that kind of playstyle are the ones that are going to hover around like the mid to low mid tiers, but it's not that they're like out of the game. It's just that those characters just require work. I think that Gil definitely can come out on top in situations like that, but it's just, like you said, Random Fives probably has to put in just a little bit more work,
Yeah, that's a character you gotta risk it for the biscuit, man. There's a lot of stuff you gotta do with the parries and stuff like that. You saw kind of random EX to come out, bro. When those things start coming out, they don't make you a more consistent player, but they help you in the match. And sometimes you gotta put a little bit more risk on it. I see Nemo doing things like that, and I'm like, that dude just disrespects everybody. But it works out for him. So to find that way, it takes a lot of time. But we'll take some more time with the Street Fighter 5 action as we move on to the bracket here. We got Moo back up on deck versus Underscore, the Reddit Street Fighter 5 champion out here.
Oh boy!
I saw him doing work last week. Or this week, I'm sorry, it was this week.
Oh, was this week? Oh yeah, I missed out. I don't remember what I was doing on Monday, but I couldn't watch that tournament. I was planning on like competing in it just to get used to that audience a little bit more. But damn, Underscore still sitting really high up there. Congratulations to him for this week. Oh man, coming in with the slide off rip. Are you kidding me?
And you know a dude like Underscore is going to punish it every single time. Though, man, that could have been worse, though.
Yeah, that could have been real
do
bad.
A spiral arrow from max distance there. Nice DP, though. Underscore throwing everything out of the closet here. Slide punish again, but this one not landing in full. Moo able to get a fat one right here. EX is the Barcelona. You know, try to follow it. This time gets punished, though. I mean, that was a good idea, but it's the wrong execution there. Oh no, EX side kick.
Yeah,
the mix-ups.
Absolutely. You know,
they said just react. They said just react, man. They said it's easy, man. Just react. Just react.
Just react to the 50.
Just react to it,
It's
bro.
not even 50-50, bro. It's like, it's Underscore really opens this character up so much. You know, the fact that it's just like it turns a strike throw mix up into just like, oh, strike throw V skill, strike throw goonery and buffoonery, just like that. Wake up with the button. I'm proud.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Here we go. Moo staying alive throughout all that. You know, be able to find the last few hits, but you know that was a scrap. Let's see if he can make this a little bit more even or Underscore.
Scrap.
You know, possibly trying to take him off the table here.
Yeah, we'll see. There is a lot of room for error on both characters' end, but who knows?
I mean, you know, when Claude, I mean his name is, I guess would be Claude, but when
Yeah,
he is
that's
Claude, when Vega is Claude, he can do a ton of damage. But finding those hits is definitely hard. But I do think Vega can kind of deal with this character on the ground. Obviously, on from the skies, a way different thing. But you know, on the ground, he's doing pretty decent, and this is why. You know, he's able to poke through the claw, switching up things, trying to go for the. Oh, trying to get a meaty that didn't work out there. The check outside the sky with the DP.
Oh,
he's the
nice.
ball on that. Back throw, the chiropractor.
It's looking mad dangerous for him now.
You hit, yo, the reaction. You know what? You'll take that. Can't take too many more of those EXDPs. Luckily, Underscore doesn't have any more meter. The claw's gone. Moo's gonna have to play this nice. And Pansy tried to go for it. Underscore with the punish.
Oh my god, the throw. I can't believe it. He went for it.
You know, he's gonna do it. He's gotta do more though.
He can't do much right now, not without a meter. He's gonna have to really find something. Oh, he gave him a meter. Now he's in danger zone. One EX dive. Oh. Okay. Blocked it out. Real smart.
He tried to do the V skill, did not work because the dot kick came on through.
Okay. All right.
Man.
It's not over. It's not over. I know it seemed like it was all over, but it's not over. Okay, crush. There you go. Just open it right up. That's a good way to start.
Well, the punish on the V reversal.
I guess that's what the hell? Yeah, we'll call that a punish.
I mean, I think that's what he's been trying to do every time we see him get hit by the V reversal. That may have been what was going on in the earlier round, and now it finally works out. But now he's getting worked in the damn corner. You see that stun building. One more hit to get it. But here we go. The side switch move coming back with it. Trying to get the meat with the delay. V reversal puts it back in the corner. Anti-air. Yo, the throw.
Oh.
The dive kick. Another one.
Oh my god.
This is the Underscore special. Can you survive? Yo, needs to get a little bit more. He didn't have super. I think he was trying to confirm the super did not work. Block out this EX, but you can't block this if you're pressing buttons or back walking.
There it is. Underscore taking the first match. It's only the first match. There's still a lot of room, you know. Hopefully Moo gathered whatever data he could from that. I don't know what kind of data he could have gathered from that. That was just like, yeah, Destructive said, infinite pressure. Just absolute fraudulent, the charlatan, complete goblin Reno. But if Moo just takes his brain and abandons it, maybe he'll eke out something.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, if you're a Vega player, you have to, you really don't have any brain cells, right? You're just gonna rub two of them together and, you know, just rub the two that you got together and you make it work that way.
That I think you mean Cammy players, right? Because like the game plan is so simple. You just run the. You want to talk about a flowchart character? You're looking at him. This is the Street Fighter V absolute flowchart.
You know what? I'll give you that, but at the same time, Underscore, that's the danger of Underscore. He'll run the flowchart and he'll break that up, and you're like, wait a minute, you're ruining the script here. As Underscore is, you know, ruining this man up. You see the health It's all gone.
It's all
You don't
gone,
see
man.
it because it's all gone.
And it might be Moo's chances to come out here onto the winner's side, into winner's final, might be all gone too. Wow, comes in with the forward heavy kick, with the double knee lift. You kidding me?
The can.
We just do that? Yeah, the can in neutral? That's fine.
Underscore.
Gets out of the corner.
Puts up in the corner. Yeah, now, move. Back to the
Underscore.
screen. Using that back once me.
Is never really in the corner. We'll give him 1 meter. He's
Right.
never really in the corner. He's got the meter. It's coming. It's coming.
No
Punish?
confirm on the slide, but here we go. Move with his. Using the corner carry on the roll. See what preemptive stuff from Move. Just trying to catch some swipe outs there. As we were talking about kind of the corner escape. Speaking of escape.
Got 2 meters now. Could be dangerous for him. Oh no,
This is
just
super
a regular.
dangerous.
This is
He
dangerous. Yeah,
has to do it. Underscore puts him down to losers. Move got to work his way out of the dungeon if he wants to move on, but it's underscore sitting in winners finals.
Yep, poised to go up against Adam. Kami versus Urian, and Moo goes on down into the depths. To fight against Destructive. So it's kind of like, there's not a lot of hope down there. That's a dangerous realm to be in, the Shadow Realm.
I mean, a lot of people, you look at, they'd be like, well, why would I look at a local stream? Why would I play with my locals or whatever? They're not strong players. You're fooling yourselves, because there's a ton of strong players out here. There's a ton of people that can get that work, even if it's in the losers area of a local tournament. These dudes are out here working hard, especially anybody who's still playing the game right now, who's still putting in the effort. When COVID's going on, still playing online, still training, getting ready, they're gonna be all buff. Their power level's gonna be shoot through the roof. And if you're not doing that right now, you're gonna get smoked with things, because you're gonna be out there lacking. I'm gonna see people. And they're going to be lacking. I'm telling you right now, they're going to be straight lacking, bro. Because they're not going to be ready from all the other people out here that are making it through the brackets. You see the moves, you see the underscores, people like that are keeping it real, keeping it rough. Those people are going to be keeping the work going.
Yeah, and
I'm telling you.
It's a dangerous realm down there, man, the bracket. If we take a look at the bracket real quick right here, once it updates, you can see that underscore is going to be the one moving on to winners finals to go up against Adam. And then we have Moo down there against Destructive. We got the bracket popped up for you on stream. It's gonna be an interesting journey for everybody that's down here. I'm really excited to see how Destructive evolves. It's been a while since he has kind of had a presence in a low kick tournament, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I hope that Random High Fives actually switches to a good character. Let's see.
Random stay. This is the thing about Random. He's a grind kind of dude. Okay. He's such a nice guy in person, but he's so grindy when he plays, because he plays Cammy, G, and I think I've seen him on the set too.
Who?
Tell me
on
it's true.
Seth?
Tell me it's true, Random. I saw you messing around with Seth.
On
Tell
Seth?
me it's true.
Don't.
That's
tell
why you
me.
know a character's busted. If Random High Five, or not Random, I'm sorry, underscore's using it. Yo, Random High Fives when he's busted character and won't tell you that they're busted. He didn't say anything about Zeku. He won't say anything about Honda, even though Honda's not top 10. Honda definitely stupid.
I'm gonna send you a friend request. I'm gonna do the same thing for Cold Pipe. I'm gonna add him my favorites and send him a friend request. So that way, for next time,
way to do it.
when I come back into the Street Fighter V realm to TO again, not TO. Thank you. Shout outs to Big Low Kick Dr. Delish. Shout outs to Dave behind the scenes running this tournament, TOing for us here, running a very, very smooth bracket. I appreciate you. We are moving along. It's been less than an hour and we're already in top 8 realm. I mean, to be fair, we only had 12, 13 people in bracket, but
That's still a good amount.
Yeah, it's still a really, really good amount. I'm always excited to see people joining the bracket and keeping this game alive. I don't know. I have a lot of bias, dude. I love Street Fighter V. All right.
Yo, say it loud. Say it from your chest.
I love Street Fighter V, baby! And I will be so happy to commentate, not only with you, but to commentate it regularly on a weekly basis, to host it for you guys. I'm really, really happy to be here. Happy to doing this for you guys. Wilden. Look, man. Hey, look. You're the one in the top 8, okay? You must love Street Fighter V, huh? Playing some whack-ass characters.
Yeah, this dude don't play no whack-ass characters. He plays Geef, makes you guess. Then if he doesn't win with that, don't worry. He's got 3 other characters that are stupid. We'll see if he's got the Honda too. Oh, my bad. He's got to flip the script. He's got to go with the king.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got to make me feel like a fool.
the king. You know, I was going through the character list on Street Fighter to see, because, you know, everybody has titles. Sagat's is straight up the king. It's so sick, dude.
It's so sick. Too bad this character in this game is not super sick. He's a lot of
well, you know, both of these characters kind of hover around the same level in the tier list. It can be bad for both of them. This really can go both ways. It's like, you can see instances like this where Geef just straight up cannot get in. It's kind of just increasingly rough. The Kara DPs just blow him up every time. Well-spaced, high shot, low shot, you know what it is. But, you know, the second that Cold Pipe gets in, it's just a wrap. If he can do it. It's only round 1. There's time.
Damn.
There's room.
I don't know, man.
There's
this is
room.
looking long. The problem is you have Random High Fives who also plays Geef. We already, you know, have talked about that before, right? And then also the zoning game is really good for Sagat. Now, one of the problems for Sagat is he can't really make the comebacks a lot of other characters can, especially like Geef. His V system is really terrible in this game. So like right now, you're looking long. It's looking terrible right here. He's stuck in the corner. EX. Now you gotta guess. You do have the reversal on the deck, but the meaty denies him. No vegan here, baby. This is gonna be max damage here. Looking for the final hit. He gets it. You saw the counter hit. He was pressing.
Come on.
I thought you knew the character. I thought you knew the character, Marcus. What's going on?
You play this character, Marcus. Yeah, dude, not running the mirror was probably pretty smart. But, wow, that was clean. All right. That was a preemptive lariat, but it just happened to work out for him. It's real dangerous. The bear grab into the corner. Come on, dude. Chop.
Yo, where are you going? Why are you jumping? B reversal. Get the stun down. You got to do that, right? You don't want to be dying. This is the problem with this character. Making the comeback is super hard. And now if you get clipped, you are getting dipped into the ground.
Yeah, the next SPD actually is going to kill him. It's, well, that one specifically is going to kill him. So, see, it can really go both ways. You saw round 1 was really rough for Cold Pipe, but once he was much more confident in how to maneuver around those fireballs, that was just a wrap. And I think that what happened was when Marcus wanted to get the momentum back and like turn things around, he started like trying to keep himself out of the corner, tried to be a little bit more aggressive up close. That's when things started to shut down. That's when Cold Pipe really started to shut things down for him. So, we'll see how they go again. There's still a lot of room for error.
I told y'all, it's so hard to make the comeback with this character. That's why even when the matchups that he wins, it's so difficult to like really keep that consistent and strong. He's super fun. It's just hard to use his character. Nice DP there. You knew it was coming. I saw him juking for it. Keeping the fireball pressure on, just trying to find a way to keep this character out. You know, Cold Pipe, Raw Dog will not be deterred at some point, at any point. He could be in. Oh, what did I just say? What did I just say? Man.
Not deterred by any means.
Oh no, he's getting to the point where if he hits him,
there you go.
Gotta wake up with it though.
He'd make Dynamite proud, dude. Shouts to Dynamite, DP Lord. Oh, didn't DP that one. Dynamite disappointed all over again. There it is. There it is. All right, clean round from Random High Fives. There's still a chance he could. Wait a second. Hold up. What happened? Give Cold Pipe the point, ya Goomba. I'm
Why are you giving the wrong man? Because right now Cold Pipe might get another one. Push him to the corner. Gets the meaty. Oh, yo, the charge fist with a V reversal to push him away.
That was really scary.
It seems like there's a lot of rust also on Marcus' side. I gotta say, you know, not super Chris does get the crush counter with the DP. You should know. You should know, my friend. V reversal, but you're still stuck in the corner. You gotta push your way out. And he's using a lot of bar on the EX Tiger shots. I'd like to see him maybe confirming the EX need to put back on the screen. But now you put down into the ground. Look at the damage. More. And the whip knees into the command grab.
God.
The Zangief special. Let me get the number 2.
God. That's disgusting. I love it. Okay.
Ooh. That's gross right there. Let's see how long we can go with this. It's not over just yet.
Yep. It's not over yet.
Put him down.
He's got moving in. He's got the battle scars, man. And like you said, yeah, he's really getting liberal with that meter just because he wants to increase the pressure by all means. Nice. The angry scar uppercut. High shot, low shot. Come on.
Yeah, gets the crush counter there too. Yeah, I think the meter use is also just to, you know, put the space between them and also get the time to stock up with the scars. So if Cold Pipe does jump, which you see right there, he can get the damage on the deck. But you know, Cold Pipe again undeterred EXCP. Cold Pipe's still gonna play like he don't care. Like he can still make the comeback at any point. You can't mess up if your Random High Fives. Medium kick comes out, connects.
Nice.
Just does it nice and easy.
Yep.
He's alive.
He fell back to the old plan. It's really just all about, you know, the fundamentals. It's really just about the fundies. You know, high shot, low shot, the occasional DP, sometimes with an angry scar. It worked. And then you just close it out with footsies. Yes, I can chalk it up to rust. I can say that Random High Fives probably is a little rusty, but I think that now he's getting a solid game plan formulated. He's being able to switch his strategies around, and we'll see. Wow, bold move by him to kind of not be deterred by that, standing fierce. But that's what Cold Pipe is going to have to keep doing to keep himself in. The flexes, the stand fierce, the armor, the jump in opportunities, well calculated, and this is going to be really, really dangerous for Random High Fives.
Oh, you see the delay there, waiting for an EXDP or anything, but this time Random High Five is able to take the momentum until it's grabbed away from his hands. He went to the store, he reached for it, it was the last one on the shelf, and Cold Pipe says, no, I'm taking it with me. I'm the bigger one here. You go walk somewhere else. You go get the off-brand, the diet version.
Damn, I want to talk to the manager. But it's all right. There's still time. There's still hope. A full meter on Cold Pipe's side. Already has the V-trigger on deck. Ready with it. Actually jumps at that time.
Fade away.
That was clean, too.
Yo, stay solid, though. You've seen Cold Pipe come back from big deficits. Don't let it be like that. There you go. Oh, you tried to do the card. Did not work out.
He tried it that time.
You saw the dashboard? Yeah. But you look up the buttons and get it, though. He's still good.
It's anybody's round. It's anybody's round now. So anybody could move on to lose semis. Ooh, this is looking that scary, brother. Hold me, second.
I don't know, man. This could be either person jumping. Didn't get the combo. Tried to backdash. Was not able to do so. Thought he was outside the distance. Now he's stuck in the corner.
Yeah, he put himself in the corner by that. Not thinking that Cold Pipe was gonna let the whole thing rip, but now he's back to the keep out game. Gotta keep this man from jumping, man. He's so... Dude, he's been pristine with the jump into the last few rounds. Okay, spend it all. Don't let him get close. He's got Angry Scar on deck. It could be one devastating anti-air.
He's gonna use the bar though. Okay. Yep. Wants to kill this character right now. No. Did not have the time to jump or to DP that jump in. And now he's gonna take a lot of this damage. We're all even. The jump out! Random high fives with the reads!
Oh my god.
Flip the pages! I'm already done with the book. Send it back to the library, baby. Random high fives moving on over Cold Pipe, who is usually the favorite to take it.
Cold Pipe tried to get real ballsy with that dash up EXDP. What you jumping for, boy? What you command grabbing for, boy? I'm out of there, and I'm sending you out of the tournament. Really, really good stuff by Random High Fives to shake off the rust and move on to the loser semis. Dude, we had a set. That was a set, man. That was clean.
Yo, people, make sure you're tweeting out, letting the people know what's going on here. Street Fighter 5 action for the mid-best area, okay? And we got a lot of variety, man. I'm telling you, got the variety of the characters, the play styles, you got it all. And Cold Pipe, the one that usually do it, didn't done do it.
You did done do it. You did done did it. And I'm so proud of you.
So it got stressful, you're damn right. But I'll tell you what, you took that one, so, you know. But you got a lot more to go. There's a lot more games to play, too, as well.
Yeah, he still has a couple ways to go. But where we'll go from here is into the next match. Moo versus Destructive, likely the Vega, versus likely the Urian. A match that we haven't seen tonight yet, but a match that I'm always really, really excited to see, and it's mostly just because Moo kind of plays a very evasive Vega, and I want to see how he's going to escape Destructive's pressure. It's like the mind games that he has on defense is going to be really fun to watch. So I'm really curious to see.
And I'm guessing he's going to go the Urian pick. I think Urian, still does pretty well against Vega. It can be a very annoying matchup.
Yeah.
But I think that Urian still does really well. V-Skill 2 obviously is still a great pick.
Yeah.
And kind of locking down the ground game and really landing the damage and building the V-bar that you want to have. Vega, though, obviously has some great things. The Sky High Claw, which you haven't seen from Moo just yet, but that could come out in this match at any point. So if you're not on your P's and Q's, you might be getting that L.
I think that Vega has been kind of increasing in popularity just because of instances like that, right? There's just stuff that you're just not going to block online. And the Sky High Claw, you're not blocking that online. EX Sky High Claw, bro. That's
some people would say they can't.
Oh, yeah?
Some people.
Can you block
Some
it?
people. Let's just say I've watched enough EU tournaments and commentated enough EU tournaments to be able to block it.
You know what? I
Just
think,
saying.
yeah, with the environment that they're training in, like, they're definitely keen on blocking that. They see it enough. They're just in the Vega player's head of what little head there is. But there you go.
Brain cells. Okay, here we go. Let's see how Moo works. I'm making fun of Moo, but he's a very smart player. He's a really good player, and to be honest, the way he uses this character, you know, great on the walk speed, understanding his distances. But here we go. My man's about to take the distance all the way to the corner as he gets to dust his shoulders off. Destructive using the jump in right here. I like how he just backs off, waiting for Muda. Yeah, there we go. Actively triggering and land out, and that's fine. You made him waste that bar. That's so he can't use for later.
Tries to go for the
The
shimmy.
Fury.
Yeah, Moo is kind of really playing on the back foot. I did say something about him being a very evasive defensive player, but he is just taking all these hits. Still has Claw on deck if he needs it.
Woo.
Oh! Whoa.
Dangerous. Hold the shimmy, double shimmy. Didn't finish him off though. Destructive. Need that last hit. Don't let it be like this.
It could still
That makes
happen,
good.
man.
There you go. The light to do it. There we go. Destructive. Stays alive. That could have been bad. See the V trigger on the deck and the bar. That could have equated something terrible. Destructive swings it back, but gets swung on with that crush. Kind of the Buster Claw coming out.
Hell yeah. So, such a good button to just really open the round out with. Unless they jump. Wait,
Yeah.
I don't even think that they can jump over that. It's a pretty decently high hitbox.
Round start, maybe not. But still, it's a good button to kind of introduce in the neutral when you round start, whatever. You obviously don't want to do it too many times. You know, if they wait a little bit delay, you can do EX tackle.
nice.
But speaking of EX, there's the EX noggin. Take him to the corner here. Counter hit. Didn't
Counter
finish
hit,
it, though.
counter hit, man. He's just
Yo, he
quit pressing
pressing
buttons. Turn your brain
Yo,
up.
that-
Oh my god.
I love using that to kind of get over the sides. He's been noticing the slides happening a lot. Now the mask is gone. Mask off. COVID season, I don't care. I'm an American. Throw him into the corner.
We're doing fine in
Bite with the
Spain.
shimmy. Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah, everything's okay. Obviously.
All right, keep him locked down as much as he can. Full meters on deck, but that's still a lot of life that Move has to work through if he can. Nice, wake up the three frame. It's gonna look
Go for
dangerous.
the EX. Setup time. Swipe.
Okay, still a
The
lot of life for him.
Aegis
Oh!
Saves his life.
Defensive mirror
Back throw.
messes
Smart
up the
stuff.
anti-air.
Air throw.
Oh!
Move was
What a
ready.
reaction! Oh my god, he was so ready for that air to air. That was mad clean and stays alive. There's still a chance. Oh man, starting off with a big combo into the corner too.
Optimal stuff right there. Take him right there to the corner. Stuck against the wall. Move sliding now, and it's working out. He's got the V trigger on deck. Here's a crush though. Destructive building that bar up too. You see the V bar built heavily from those counter hits of crushes. Stuck in the corner, man. You ain't even able to leave the headbutt though.
God, dude.
And that you'll see a lot from a lot of Urian players just to check throws. It's a great throw bait punish right there. So you'll see them just use that. And honestly, you know, you're not punishable after that. So Destructive able to take them.
Yeah, definitely caught Moose slipping there with any sort of throw bait. But that's just a devastating and disrespectful throw bait, man. Because you don't feel good when you get hit by the EX tackle after trying to tech, man. The damage that for the risk that it is for a Urian player to do so, it's just like, oh my god, I feel extra bad because I totally could have blown that up. Just like that air approach was blown up right there. But it's got him in the corner now.
Dash. Yeah, this is looking good for Moo. The throw game. Really good again. We saw, you know, with the back walk speed, the dashes from this character. Very light underfoot.
Oh god,
With the anti-air and the headbutt.
that's a big noggin, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, headbutt, right?
That head's super big. You know, he was at his Facebook photos and he's like, man, I'm looking bad right now.
Chase down, okay. Staying just outside the radar. I'm looking bad.
He's looking
Nice.
bad right now.
Ready? Side
not
switch
really
underneath. Oh, he can just keep him out.
Moo looking to mess up that face with the EX headbutt.
I say he can just
False
keep him
on.
out, and then he double dashes in because he's just like, yeah, I could keep him out, or he won't expect this, right? Oh my god, what a
V-skill.
nice.
I think if that would have completed, that might have done it. Blocks it out the shimmy. Yo,
really-
Walter said don't throw. He gave you the advice, Moo. Don't throw.
Yep.
Now Destructive about to throw this man out of the tournament.
Yeah, Moo's really got to slow it down here. He had a lead, he threw it away. Then he got
It's
antsy
so
because he
hard.
wants to take that lead back, right? Back throw into the corner. It's positional lead.
This is good. This is good. You have the range. You have the claw. being able to kind of focus that Buster Claw is really good, and the medium punch as well against Urian. I think very good. Obviously, you have to watch out from the air approaching the fireballs.
Oh, wow.
Staying ducking a little bit more would be better for Mu to let some of the templates live too as well. EX to stay in, but backing off gets the bumper.
Oh, catch him with the air rose. That's gonna be the claw. More claw into the corner.
Yep. Claw on top. Saucing up with the claw. The light. Oh, Abe's reflector gets a big mix up at this. What do we have on deck? Stays in front, good blocks remove, but not backdashing into the mirror. You can't be doing that.
Improvised in the kitchen. Threw out the Goya. He said, I can make this myself. And he brings it over Mu 2-0 and moves on into the losers semi. That was mad sick. Whipping up the recipes on the fly. That was nice.
Oh, that was fantastic play right there. You saw, just how much pressure Destructive was putting on was enough to make Mu crack.
Yeah.
And, that's just the way that Urian wants to play. He wants you to break down. He wants to break down those walls. He's a character where if you're able to stay solid, you can kind of check him in the neutral. Like there's some characters with reversals and things like that, able to kind of take care of his wildness, but you cannot contain the chaos. He's going to run amok.
Yeah. Of all kinds. He's just going to run all over you. He's going to side switch. He's going to pop the mirrors open. You won't know where to block. You don't know where he's going. How do you get run over by the character that's, with the character that's supposed to be running people over? I don't know. I think look, Mu, I give you a lot of credit, man. I like you as a dude. I like you as a player. And I like you as a friend. But what the hell was that, man?
I would like to see, honestly, more EX Sky High Claw. Like more of that stuff just to see.
Well, just one at least, right? Just one,
Mu, you're too solid.
Maybe a little bit.
You got too many brain cells.
More.
You gotta just go down to the 2.
The thing is, like, he just leans into the whole Vega player, right? But he knows that he transcends Vega players. He's a Vega player with a brain, right? Well,
You need to play a lot more. Well, you know what? You can play every single week that we have Street Fighter V. And I ask anyone watching, shout out to participants, shout out to anybody coming through. Obviously, it's always a great time. And now Adam is about to have a great time. And this man's sitting real pretty right now. Took it over random high fives.
Yo.
And he wants to go to them grands.
Wait. Why do you have Urian on your thing? What are you doing?
Why do I have Urian?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What do you think?
God, man, you really just play top tiers, man. Oh.
Why would I play anything else? Listen, I was talking to somebody.
Look, you can't just play what you think is cool. Like what the characters do.
That is cool.
Do you like anybody in here? You just like winning. You just like being the best.
I like the W, bro. I don't like weak characters. Oh. I was thinking about this earlier. I was listening to a Piano Daisetsu stream, and he was talking about how when you play a strong character, you can really see the tool set of how they operate and like how the game operates a lot easier. And when you play like Sagat, for example, you don't get to see that, right? It's hard to express yourself. And as a commentator, when I'm trying to learn a lot more, it's easier to learn when you have all the tools to fight with than when you don't. Obviously, Urian doesn't have all the tools. I think he's top 3, to be honest. And he's got matches he loses. There's like 4 or 5 that he loses. But that character is mad good this season. You know I'm switching. Haven't gotten rid of Bryson just yet. He's in the back wings. It's Urian. It's Urian Zeku season right now.
All right. I guess. Look, you're all over the country like you're all over the tier list. I guess I can't be really upset about it. You know what I'm saying? All over the top side of the tier list. But I am proud of you. We're going to wait a little bit for Underscore to join. We're going to switch this lobby to a 3 out of 5 format. Just so that, we're just waiting on Underscore, Adam. So we're going to switch it over.
I bet you he's running. Oh, okay, there we go. I bet that dude is running some ranked matches. They always do that. Good players always like, I'll be right back, bro.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Let's go run like 5 ranked.
Yeah. He's got to stay fresh. You know what I'm saying? He's got to stay on top. He's got to keep that Warlord nice and fresh. Was he ranked like he's top 100, man? He's got to stay on top. Okay.
I guess. But still, it's still, very, very top playerish to keep that practice going. But you're right. You got to stay fresh. You got to stay on the point leaderboard right there. But it's been giving him. The ability to stay fresh in his game plan, and to be honest, he's got a good character against Yuri. He's got a good character against Adam. I know Adam is definitely sweating this matchup, but I'm sure he's labbed it up too.
Yeah.
Cammy, demolishes Urian. The air approach really hard to deal with for this character. It goes to the fireballs very well. Shuts down a lot of what Urian wants to do, and he's got to take some risk, obviously, with the EX headbutt, because he doesn't have a 3-frame to interrupt some of his strings.
Yeah,
and we're probably going to see a Cammy pick. Oh, he's going with Seth. I told you guys that he had a Seth.
He had
a Seth. And we were talking about Cammy. I messed up. It's Seth on the screen.
Yeah, because the thing with Cammy is like there's a lot of ammunition in order to like have answers for Cammy, right? You could just completely up your arsenal with how long Cammy's been dominating the top, with how popular that character was at a certain time. Like there's just so many answers that you can develop as a player, no matter what character that you play. And I'm sure that was going to be a much more difficult matchup for Underscore, considering the fact that like Adam is a very, very wild Urian, and Cammy, while she has like a really good solid set of neutral tools, does not have the best to like get Urian off of her. That V reversal is not good. But with Seth, it's a completely different issue. He can approach in many different ways. Still has a dive kick by some means, you know. Still has a lot of pressure. This throw,
the axe kick,
crazy, dude. And nice read, but you know, if anything, Urian players just want to get you to throw and whiff that shit point blank. Nice.
You know it. This character though melts. If you get the hits, you can really take this character out really quickly. One thing I want to see is more of the axe kick, but the jumping, not a fat one. Gotta complete those combos. The raw EX comes out. Are you kidding me? And the bait back throw to do it. Underscore. First round. That's a Seth right there.
Yeah, that's a Chicago punish too, man. Finish it up.
Wasn't it? Yo, I know. Where's Chris at? You gotta clip that, Chris. I know that you are been watching Chicago punishes. A little whack with those. Underscore though, you gotta get your bearings. Obviously, Underscore runs different characters. You have to understand that he's got to be able to get his bearings. Obviously, when you have multiple characters, good punish with the target combo here from Adam. But you gotta stay solid, and it's harder. It's easier said than done to switch those characters, especially throughout a tournament here. Adam's running the Urian. That's been his main for the longest here.
Yeah, Seth
Underscore has full meter.
So the thing is, like, Adam looks like he's kind of struggling just a little bit to understand the tool set that Seth has in the neutral. Seth has a ton of tools. Oh,
no way.
No way.
What a punish on the wake up Underscore.
That was really cool.
Saw the hands. Yo, he saw the hands rise to the heavens, and he brought him down to hell.
Yeah.
He said, no. I will not fear nothing when I got to see on the deck. When I pop that sucker, it's going to be Underscore the first game right here.
Yeah, that was
that's some Underscore stuff right there.
That was some real, exactly. That was some Underscore stuff right there.
Clip that. I see you in the chat. Clip that right now. Clip that.
Goonery and buffoonery. Also clip the fact that St. Cola just really did a number on the commentary right there. Every time that it's just like some goonery comes out, St. Cola just goes off because he loves seeing it. We all love seeing
I'm ready
it, man.
for it. Oh no, he thought he got the DP, but
and he did
I'm not ready to punish.
Man, come on. The thing is, Seth has a lot of stuff. He has axe kick. He has light hands, which is basically a button, Has low forward into the Tatsu pop up. Has all the command normals. Oh, okay, the triple jab. Nice.
Got a lot, but you gotta put that together. And if your health, if you get hit, you could get clipped. And you see right here, this character dying after a few missed inputs. The heavy hand coming down from Adam. Okay, looking a lot more solid. And obviously all those tools are great, but you gotta learn how to use them in the right way. You see that? Came out for the distance, walked right into the crouching heavy punch right there.
Yeah, now Underscore is on the back foot, definitely from a pressure standpoint. He's trying to come in with a lot of weirdness. He's gone in with the sweep, which is a humongous risk. You can't treat it like a slide. That's a sweep.
Yeah.
You block that, no matter what the range, they're going to blow up something. And the thing is with Urian has a lot of tools at a decent range to blow it up too. I'm curious if Underscore is just trying to test him out, just wants to see what he's going to respond with, if he's ready for it, or if he can just abuse it. But Adam definitely...
Oh, the heck with the catch, the throw bait right there again. Or maybe that was a backdash. Saw the counter come up. But, Underscore, it might be time to change that Cammy, bro.
Who knows, man? I think it could be just gathering data. Maybe he actually believes in this matchup. But, like I said earlier, I'm sure that Adam has a lot against her, against the Cammy. So we'll see if Underscore is willing to commit. He is not.
He's not.
He's not.
Honestly, that stuff was good, but just a little fresh. You put back in the oven for a little bit. You know that the Cammy pick going to be a little bit easier to use against Adam, against Urian in general, because that character again, the air approach is hard to deal with.
You know
constantly
what?
And we've seen it happen so many times. The frustration factor the Underscore puts on with that character also, a problem too. So Adam, good luck to him. if that's what happens.
You know what also could be coming? The G.
G. Ah, yes.
The G could be coming.
The G.
I'm confident that matchup for G is much better than the matchup for Cammy. I think that G has like a lot of different tools, definitely outside of V trigger, that he can use, like not like inexpensive ways to do it. Yes, there it is. G has so many inexpensive ways to get around that pressure, to the point where it's just like any knockdown. Obviously, he gets the presidentiality. He doesn't have to spend meter to avoid anything that he's gonna want to do. It's more or less just like he just pops V skill and then he's okay. He can zone him out. Cammy has to have EX drill. She has to have V trigger drill. There's a lot. It's really expensive for Cammy to maneuver around this. Whereas G, look at that, hasn't taken a lick of damage yet. He's just in there, just a big uppercut, puts this man in the corner, slaps him with the power of the universe, with the power of the world.
One thing you'll see Underscore kind of stay a little bit in there because he wants to stay as much as he can to stop Adam from stocking the V skill too. I think that's kind of one of the factors that makes this matchup a little bit, that helps out Uri a lot, at the fireball, but it may not matter. He's got the V. Yo, he's built the presidentiality. He's pulling in the boats. The poles are going up high.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Goes for the under.
Man.
I'm watching your toes. I'm going in.
See, and it challenges fireballs so well too, because it goes underneath. The thing is, even with the Indignant Thunder, it still goes underneath. It's so stupid. Geez, stupid.
I mean, if you're Adam, you have to rush this character down. You cannot let the character get into levels. You cannot let him get the lead. You gotta rush him down. Right now, he understands that gets the meaty heavy. Big pick up here. Ashy knees on the deck. Needs one more for the stun. There it is.
Nice.
And that's the problem with this character, is that he doesn't have the typical reversals that you would see with DPs and things like that.
God, the rapid fire.
He's gonna make this man get thrown in the corner with that wake up throw from Underscore. Gotta activate soon. There it is off the heavy. What do we have on the deck? Spinning all this bar. Everything's getting blocked by Adam. He's like, listen, this is fine. As long as I don't get grabbed just like that. As long as I don't get grabbed, I'm A-okay.
Yup. And he was ready for it. He was looking for it the entire time. He was just fishing for that command throw, because that's what makes G... You think it's the rapid fire normals? No, it's the command throw threat. Once he gets that command throw, it's just nonstop damage. You're basically in the corner. It's enormous. I mean, yeah, of course, him just mashing all the fireballs at you, really zoning you out, really locking you down is scary. But that command throw is what really makes G a force to be reckoned with, especially in this matchup. Like you said, Adam is going to have to really turn the tables, rush him down, but he decides to stay where he is, gets that Indignant Thunder. I'm curious what he's going to use with that. Probably just
throw it out. You can't really absorb that without taking a big risk, going to the skies with it. He's going to go to the skies, try to check him in the air, didn't work. Adam just rushing him down. Yo, just chase him down, keeping the momentum on.
Raw activation.
Walk with me.
Oh,
nice anti-air. We need more though. Uh-oh, I think the lights are a little bit of lag here.
Yeah, we're seeing it.
Off the Netflix, bro.
Oh man, did he try for the crouch fierce, or did? Oh yeah, you see the stutters. Even me as a spectator, you can see the stutters. It's looking a little. Oh, he got it.
Back.
Knockdown. He's fine. He's fine.
I saw the reversal on this. No, he didn't.
Bam,
that's so
dude.
weird. I saw the reversal on the screen before it hit, but unfortunately, Adam gets it.
No,
Underscore, you might need to switch, bro. I think you might need to go back to that Cammy, bro.
I don't know.
That scammy Cammy.
I honestly think that the G is the best possible scenario for Underscore. It's gonna be rough, probably shaking off the rust, but data-wise, it's made for him. But it looks like he's going back to character select to hit up his entire roster. He's definitely gonna be switching to Cammy this time around. It's a little laggy. Maybe he needs to just have some time, have a moment to reset the connection. But I think Underscore is definitely playing on the back foot. He's down 2-1. He's gone through his entire roster. People in the background.
Everything.
Open up Netflix. You know what I'm saying? looking like just a kid connection, man. It's pretty intense.
Listen, sometimes it's just it's just everyone's at home. People on your internet connection. Everyone's popping through Netflix. COVID got everybody at home. Nobody's going out.
Call of Duty's got update
the servers.
Yep, update after update on Call of Duty. 100 gigabyte download. They gotta play. I understand. It's sometimes.
I get it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get it. But we get a treat with the cameo. This is a sick outfit. CPT outfit. Now I'm curious. Like I said, it is very expensive for Cammy to maneuver around the tools that Urian has, but it's definitely his most comfortable character, and I'm sure that Underscore has the answers ready. Oh man, it's not looking good.
Let's see how things go. I mean, already a little laggy right here. Just have to play it out. Listen, if you can get through this, you can get through a CPT tournament. I'll tell you right now. Offline, actually, to be honest, you can get through this lag. You know, you can get through anything in lag.
Yeah, can't blame the
lag.
lag.
A stronger player.
Can't blame the lag on that pretty high cannon spike. But
Face out the headbutt. Not a big punish though. Didn't have the time to do the light.
it's kind of tough to punish. Oh, comes in high.
You can like pick up the light. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's right.
Oh.
Tried to bait it out. Didn't get off the ground in time. Underscore stuck in the corner. I'm looking to put this on match point here.
Oh,
Get on side of the skies.
Yeah.
The toe kick.
Nice. Finds a counter hit. Able to capitalize. There it is.
The other side. EX. Yo, wake up EX. You know he's gonna wake up EX.
No. Come on.
Didn't do it. He didn't do it. He stayed
because
solid.
you said
he
it.
Stayed alive and he waited just in time. Adam moving on to match point here. You saw him just delay it, the light just a little bit. He was able to get it. Underscore. I don't know, man.
Urian is unbeatable in like. Okay. Catches the chop. Throws him into the corner. Big meter. Oh, man.
The buffer.
Keeps it out there. Dude, we got double goonery here.
Raw stuff coming out, non-cooked.
Uncooked.
I gotta give Underscore credit. I like how he kind of like checks with buttons. He's got these nice little block strings where if you press a button, because they're so well spaced out, you get dunked for it, right? That's good by Underscore to have that awareness. Right now, he's in the lead, looking to pull things back. DB from that area. He's got to get in a little bit closer. Do not let this man stock up. He's got all the bars on deck. Don't want to get that ignorant thunder going on. Underscore going with the dive kicks a trade. Everything working his way. Nice. Doesn't press the button for the EX. Understands that it is plus, my friend.
Oh, it's looking dangerous.
Reflector on the deck.
He has all the time in the world to react, but he's still getting hit. Oh, comes a
reversal out of there.
A little scary. Knocked out.
That was not deep enough, my friend. You gotta get deeper with the V reversal against him in that bar.
He's not getting a V trigger this round, and he knows it. He's got to play it on the back foot. He almost had the cross up there.
Yes. Yo, V reversal again. Doesn't want to deal with the mirror at all.
Very smart.
Underscore. Oh no, this is looking long. Nice DP though. Or sorry,
comes in with the spike. Yep, comes with the dive kick. Delays that approach. Adam was ready with that anti-air, but it got stuffed, and now it is final round for Adam. He could move on into grand finals, or Underscore could have some breathing room. Let's see.
EX. Yo, you see that meaty stuff? I like that. Side switch, and now he gets a hooligan too. He's one more hit for the stun. Looking to finish it off. Base out the EX. Underscore able to tie things up, but he needs one more sequence after this. If he wants to do it, the chiropractor throw to the corner.
Oh God.
One more hit.
Oh.
Don't get mixed though. Don't get mixed. The jump back jab, the fade away, the classico.
The classic. Stand medium kick. That's how you do it. Just fall back on the old reliable. Old reliable, keep out. Show them the Gucci heels. Keep it going. Stuff Mitchell, drink water. Listen, FNTR, if you come in my chat telling me to drink water again, blast it. Just like...
Hey, he's looking out for your best interest, right?
Look, I have the raspberry lemonade juice right in front of me. I like my juice, and I like my sweets, and right now, Underscore on his cami is looking pretty sweet, coming with the sweep from full screen. But Adam's looking ready. Oh, he wasn't ready for that reversal, though. Oh, my goodness. I don't think anybody's ready for this.
Swing out the hands. Oh, yo, Max screen spiral arrow right there. Comes out, gets a dive kick. Another one coming through.
Oh, no.
Yo, Adam waited, but he didn't get the punishment. You know what? That's fine. You got the screen space. Never mind. It's gone. V reversal, EX, dive kick coming through. Side switch. Coming up with it. Trying to get the throw. No go. Yo, no anti-airs. EX headbutt, though. Adam, he's got the trigger on deck. How is he going to pop this?
I think the rollback definitely ate a command there, because you saw that like come out. I'm pretty sure it was going to be a tackle of some sort. Oh, man. Okay. The Aegis is out. He's definitely on the back foot. Just raw activation. Are you kidding me? He's going to do it. He's sending it. He's sending it.
There we go. Scrapes the head right there with a COVID cut. Underscore now on match point.
The clipped. But there's still room. There's still time. Just letting the connection stabilize a little bit. throwing those inputs out doesn't do anything. You guys gotta actually... Oh man, the counter hit. It's looking rough. I was gonna wake up.
Closer to stun. Underscores is trying to get in there.
Nice.
Adam with the lights, checking him with the neutral. I like that. You gotta check those dashes. You cannot let Candy come in for free.
Oh god.
She has to pay the toll.
It was like a Tekken slowdown right there. You saw the freeze frame. Who's gonna connect? And this is just a trade. Right. Oh, epic.
Nice
okay.
Counter hit right there.
Almost had the stun.
Tech. There it is. Yo, Adam. Definitely stocked it up.
He almost mashed out.
This should be enough right here.
Yes,
no way. No, don't let it be like this, Adam.
The tables can turn.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah, going right through there.
Okay.
Nice punish. Oh my god. Oh my god, Seth.
If Underscore really wanted to goon, he totally could have done it to me. And caught the button there. If he really wanted to. And I know he wanted to. Says plus, but still very smart move on the delay tech. Popped up,
Okay.
going to the corner.
Down arrow.
Dude, the connection really screwed up Underscore's goonery right there. But no connection can save you from the EXDP.
No, it can't. And you see Adam, you see all the bar he's got? You know, he's gonna whip it out at any point to save himself from some of that candy pressure right there. Nice jump, heavy kick. There's the EX headbutt. We just talked about that. Stop listening, Adam. What's going on here?
Stop
Reversal. The gray life building on Adam's side. Now it's knocked away. Be careful though. EX, keep the pressure on.
Nice.
Headbutt though.
Tackle.
Activation. Reversal again.
Oh!
On the other side. EX headbutt.
Oh, I actually found that.
I'm trying to reversal again. He wants the gray life. I like him. I like Underscore eating away with the gray life.
Okay. No meter. Oh!
Gonna do it, but throw that mirror up against the wall.
You tried to V-skill past it. Alright, no meter on deck for each of these characters, but Underscore has a reversal if he feels like he's under pressure.
Oh no! There it is! Underscore taking it with the heavy kick combination right there. Damn!
I can't.
Absolute slobber knocker right there.
The OS is like
as
your
kids
winner.
would say in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, you know. Oh god, old man. You know, the OS truly is like, oh man, win or lose. Oh, the lag was so bad. Good thing this is a, you know, CPT online event. Completely fine. Who said that? Destructive in the chat being like, looked completely perfectly fine to me. You goblin.
Listen, fine on my end. Well, you know what? It was fine on my end as a viewer for the most part. I hope that you guys are able to kind of pull things back, but we're going to pull things back, you know, the loosest bracket as it's going to be Underscore Wade and Grands. So we're going to find out who's going to be facing him later on. As we get through these matches here. We only have a few more left, people. So thank you for coming through. Watch the Street Fighter 5 action with us. Really appreciate that love. Really appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure y'all tweet it out. Let the people know what's going on. You know, show them some love.
Wait.
You know, show local people some love.
You can appear offline on CFN?
Who?
Because I have it right now. It's Underscore. Oh, I'm sorry, not Underscore. It's Random i5s versus. Oh, never mind. It's not. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's Destructive. Okay.
Wow.
Wait, look, Destructive. I have to add you to my favorites, my guy. Give me one second.
Put them in there, man. Put them in the TO special.
The TO tech, I'm telling you. I want to see that again. You're going to experience that right now. Well, I mean, hopefully not. I don't want to wish that connection upon anybody. Nobody deserves to go through that. Not even my worst enemy. Oh, I saw it flash for a second. I was like, Destructive, not you too. But here we go. We have got Random i5s on a completely reasonable character, whoever he picks, versus Destructive. Is this the... This isn't the run back, right? Because it was him versus Adam.
Yeah, it was him versus Adam, so,
yeah.
you know. He could potentially be fighting Adam later on in this bracket. We'll see what happens with that. But right now, we're determining who's going to face Adam, right? So we're going to see if it's going to be a Urine on Urine action, or we're going to see some Gil on Urine action, or maybe something else. Maybe Random High Fives is kind of done with the Gil. We saw... oh, this is a run back. My bad. Wait. When did you? Oh, you might have fought him earlier in the bracket.
What?
Maybe that's why.
Oh, that is a run back from Winners Quarterfinal. Oh, so he's been fighting Urian like nonstop.
Listen,
damn.
You know what to do. Ed?
Hey, remember we were talking about bottom tier? Remember we were talking about bottom tier? Where like, oh yeah, who's kind of sitting at the bottom, sitting comfy at the bottom? We're talking about maybe potentially Ed. I'm very okay. He's taking the V skill 2, V trigger 2. which is more or less like the best possible scenario for him because he gets the double snatcher, he gets the parry, or I'm sorry, not the parry, the sway option.
Yeah.
Which is really, really strong for him.
I'm curious to see how the sway's going to work out in a matchup where you really don't see projectiles come out too much. I mean, obviously, he doesn't really have anything like that. Does it work against physical hits? Let's see how that works out. I mean,
if he gets a nice read on, yeah, it is a huge risk. But if he gets a nice read on an SPD, or if he like reacts to the stand fierce or something like that, and he's actually able to get the sway follow up, like it could be good for him, you know. But this still is a questionable matchup for Ed. Like, really.
He's got the fireball stuff. He's got the DPs and things like that, especially with having the 2-bar. You know, able to break through the armor if he had a different V skill. But here's the EX.
There it is.
There we go. Nice.
Absolutely.
But you know, this character, you don't really see much of this in these matchups. So I'm not 100% sure who would win this. But you know, if you're underscore, you probably don't have much information about this character. Nice punish, the bait right there.
Dropped the combo there. Yeah. He tried to get the snatch from the DP, but ended up not being able to. Or Destructive could be probably trying to shake off some rust here. It is round 1. He has been playing Urian all day, like a character with a brain versus this, you know.
He did play Zeku. He did play Zeku too.
Oh, he did play Zeku. That's true. Yeah. So another character with a brain.
EX caught with a button hanging out there.
Dude.
Good punish right there.
Yeah, it was really good punish. I think that's what Random High Fives is just waiting for. Because if he catches anything with that, he has the meter to be able to convert into CA. That could have been what he was looking for, but that is definitely crush counterable. So good on how Random High Fives to recognize that.
I like how he kind of kept that meter too. Like being able to keep the meter is super important in this game. I feel like, you know, a lot of people are like, yo, cash out, make sure they die. But if you can live, and you can kill them and like, you know, go the next round with all that meter, you get to really work your game plan a lot better. I think that's even better for Keith. You can get a huge lead if he lands the hits, but the EX is coming out on Destructive side. So you got the XDP, the throw, he just backdashes. He likes that backdash speed. That is not as good as it was in other seasons, but it's still pretty good against a lot of characters. I'd say like, you know, Geef, they'll throw out the heavy punch and stuff like that, you know, trying to get the command grab stuff going. Being able to backdash out of there so quickly, like, that's pretty good. I can see why he picked this in this match here. Nice DP on the reaction, the command grab, the throw. He needs a little bit more to do it though.
There's some left. Yep.
No, you thought you had it and you didn't. Now.
What's crazy is this could be it. It could be Vortex nonstop from here. Oh, okay. Caught it. Oh no. But actually couldn't find the punish that he needed. This could be dangerous for him. Just trying to poke away, just little by little.
Oh, EX fireball. Yo, he walked right into it. He stepped. He saw on the ground, still stepped on it. I saw that he was kind of ducking because you know that this character doesn't really have an overhead, and you know you don't really have to watch out for it. I mean, you can watch out for an instant overhead or whatever if you're standing. So you just duck it. You just walked forward a little bit too much, and that was it.
Well, it's definitely not it by any means quite yet. There's still one more round for them to get through. Random High Five sitting at full meter, and Destructive's playing an unusually slow Ed. Usually from Eds, right? We'll see like abuse of the charged up stand fierce. We'll see them throw out the snatcher while they can. It's more or less just, well, that's usually V skill 1, right? So but we haven't seen him use his V skill at all yet. And I'm curious as to the decision, not only with this character choice, but with this V system choice.
You know what? It might be because he thought he was going to be fighting maybe like Sagat or something like that, or even Gil. So it was like, you know, best case scenario, if I am fighting a projectile character, I have this on the deck. You know, I don't know what he's playing, so he might, you know, whip this out.
Yeah,
and,
it's also a pretty solid pick.
Right there.
It's also a really good pick against Honda as well. So I think that, oh man, nice. Gets that combo off.
Throw, there we go, Destructive.
Okay. Destructive taking the first match over Random High Fives. I forgot to set it back to first to 2, but we already know what it is.
Hopefully they do too. No running more games they need to.
This is back to first to 2, so if Destructive wins his next one, that's it. But who knows? Maybe Random High Fives is going to want to switch because... Oh no, he's confident.
He's sticking with the Geef.
He's confident that he can do it. And I am too. I believe in him.
We'll see. Nice crush. A good start. You built some bar. You built some stun on their side. Trying to go for the kill. Backdash though again from this character.
Nice with punish. Couldn't get quite the cross up he wanted, and now he actually gets jumped in on in the corner. Still pretty dangerous for Geef, but Ed doesn't have the tools to lock down as much as people think. Ed is more or less just like the get in character and then do what he wants, and then it's back to neutral. You'll notice that a lot of his throws and a lot of his things kind of end him pretty far. He's able to dash up if he wants, but he might be dead here. Oh my god.
A little bit more. His final hit, there's the command grab. Now we're seeing the adjustments that we wanted to see before, right? Random high fives, scoping it out, getting the command grabs more on deck, locking his character in the corner, locking him in situations where, you know, those command grabs are going to work out a lot better. Instead of
definitely
back off. The jump in right there, the call on the fireball. Again, goes in for the meaty, doesn't get too much off of it. Here's a crush from Destructive, though. EX bear grab to eat through the move here. Yo, anti-air. Oh no, you might be in trouble, my friend. You saw him wait for it too for the DP.
Woke up with a button.
DP at the end. Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it. I think he was just out of position. He waited just a little bit too long on the EX follow up, or on the punch follow up. Oh,
again, another one. Yo, staying solid made this man run into this, and this is the thing here, right? Random high fives out here. Chopping away, using the normals. You see a lot of normal usage after using the command grabs the first round. Kind of mixing things up and kind of mixing up the script here. And you're sitting here thinking, oh, there's going to be a command grab here or there, whatever. No, he gets the meaty a lot of times, builds up the damage, and now we're sitting at final game between the two.
Yeah, and he's committing to the Ed too. So that goes to show you that he was definitely choosing Ed against the Zangief. Very, very interesting.
Well, I'd like to maybe see more of a V-skill change. I don't know if this one's working out too well, especially the book through some of the flexing and stuff like that. We haven't seen too much of that, but on the deck to have that is good. Here we go, Destructive looking good right now. Builds up that bar. There we go. There we go. Gets the stun. Not dead just yet. Random high five still alive.
Decided not to spend any of that meter too. I'm pretty sure he just wants to save it for a reversal option, but he has a lot of room to work with too. Let that help. Whoa, nice put the button out there with the buffer. I mean, it's all it really is just pressing it twice, right? So it's so much for a buffer. You just press another punch. Just press two punches.
Might as well.
But yeah, Destructive poised to take this set over him, and he's got a nice lead in this round so far. Got random high fives in the corner.
Chipping away, and that's one of the buffs that happened to the Flicker. It's like it's -2. You know, you're not going to be able to take your turn back as much. You know, if you can punch with a 3-frame, Geef wouldn't be able to, but Geef's going to be able to suck this man in with the EX SPD. The round starts here. It starts here for this character. Destructive answering back with the buttons on the wake up. Checking and how you put yourself in the corner. This is where Random wants you. He knows how to kind of put you in the corner and make you stay there. The reversal again. Wants to keep him locked down. Keep him locked down. I'm telling you, you keep running these buttons, he's going to keep hitting you with them.
Oh my god, he hit you with the raw stand fierce. Come on, man. That's how you know. Things are crumbling. It wasn't even counter hit. He's just caught standing in place. Okay, didn't take the bait. Respects the plus frames.
Destructive working on a CA.
Throw.
Yep, built it now. Both of them have CA right now. This is bad for either player. Either person just needs a single hit, to be honest. I could confirm to do it, just possibly for Destructive.
Yeah, possibly.
And definitely for random high fives.
I don't know about that one. Oh, okay. He's definitely got the chop down. Keeps that meter, both these players, for the next round, so there's a lot of room to play with. Probably not going to see a critical art on either ends. Yeah, there he is. Wants the EX Fireball to try and find his way in, but gets stuffed out. Random high fives is very, very aware. Not afraid of pressure. Oh my god.
EXDP comes out, swinging up. Heavy kick. I like that. I like how he just kind of introduces the heavy kick just to kind of check some of the back dashes when he's far away enough to do it, you know, to make sure that Destructive, keep him a little bit more solid. But Destructive, though, he's still playing outside that range, though. Look at we're punishing it now. Now he's recognizing the heavy punch.
Oh my,
heavy kick.
Again.
Gets a DP. Trying to eat through the armor, though. Here we go. Trying to get the reset. No go.
Yeah, no go on that. Actually gets dash up thrown. This is looking really, really bad for random high fives.
He's got the super, though.
He does have super.
That CA can come on at any point, swing us all the way around, turn the car around. We're going back home. So it's random high fives, but he's got to land. He's got to land it before Destructive whittles away or finds that final hit to do it. Destructive on the verge of sending out random high fives. EXDP on reaction to the SPD. Destructive moves on over random high fives.
Dude, I was gonna say, watch Destructive close this out with another EX Psycho upper. He did it 3 times in that round. 3 times just raw. That last one, though, it was actually a reaction to the pressure. He just did not want to take any sort of guessing game, and he broke out of it with the EX Psycho Weapon. The other 2 times were just straight up in neutral. I'm just a goblin. But that time was
the end. That could have been the end of your run, though.
Oh, that was very, very clean. I'm so surprised. I wonder if Destructive's going to take Ed again through another matchup. Maybe it's because he might not want to run the mirror against Adam, but who knows? That was insane. He does have Zeku. But that was just extremely. I'm so surprised. That was really clean performance by Destructive's Ed. Wow.
Very well played by Destructive.
Very well played.
Living up to his main. I mean, random high fives. We had some good moments there, but it was Destructive that pulled it out. And now we are moving to losers finals here, right, people? We're moving to losers finals.
Yep.
Best of 3 to determine who is going to be facing off against Underscore, who is the champion right now, waiting in grand finals on winner's side here.
This is
Best of 3 random.
No,
that was when you were playing with semis.
Yeah, that's first of 2. Loser semi is first of 2.
How do you not know where you're at in a dang? Get the heck out of the dang. Get out of here. Get out of the lobby. Get out of the damn lobby, bro.
Well, hey, who knows? Maybe he wants to spectate. All right, like
we don't need any extra load. Now we're losers finals. Goodbye, random high five. See you next week. But you're just gonna make random high fives even more stronger because this dude, he loses. He's like, okay, I'm gonna win next week, and then he does. There was one week where he said, "I'm going to win," and he won, and I was like, I hate you so much.
That's true. I hate you, dude. He's committed.
I thought it was losers finals. Why don't you rub 2 of your brain cells together and understand where you're at in the damn tournament?
Whoa, dude.
You Honda Geek playing people out here. But we're going to be playing some more matches here. First of 3 up for this one. Losers finals. Destructive back up on the deck. Can he take down Adam? We'll be seeing here. Destructive running the kill.
Gotta be kidding me, dude.
So I got one too.
Hey, last time.
You know what?
This didn't go so well last time.
Well, but that was random high fives that ran Gil. This is a whole new Gil. Destructive could be the one to actually put a dent.
I mean,
the time has arrived.
I mean, that still bothers me that the subtitles don't match the actual words.
Well, you know what? It is what it is. I think things got rushed a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see if Destructive can really put some work in with this character. You see a lot of Urian players kind of have a side pick for this because what was thought with for Gil is he could deal with a lot of like the anti-Aaron stuff. Like he could deal with like projectile characters like Guile. He could deal with Cammy.
Yep.
More so on those things, but they still definitely have a little bit of Gil on the deck as he's got the retribution to spin that. Oh, you see the damage from this? Let the man cook a little bit. Okay, answer back. It's your turn. Nice anti-air though. Just waits for him to jump in again. Gets the EX back to mid-screen.
Oh, like a jab. No respect. But I think it was more or less just because like trying to throw the one button out, right? To check a shimmy, check whatever it could have been. Oh man, a wake up button again. Or landing button, whatever you want to call it. Dude, he's still moving forward despite having no health. Are you kidding me?
It's a throw. Destructive doesn't have any bar to deal with that, so he says, hold that EX though, never mind.
Oh my
He's got that option. Not over just yet, but the EX tackle catches the jump. My man tried to jump out. He said, no, come back down here. Stay on the ground. Be a realist with me.
Who's the bigger big brother? Who's the bigger brother?
Which was eating the weeds more, which one takes more off the plate there? Mom Cookie, make him look at the stain again. It was your fault. You did that one. Nice jump in though from Adam off the heavy kick. Ends it with the tackle. Back to mid-screen with the back throw. Oh! Batista bomb of his own. Yo, with the buffer, you see? They're just trading hits back and forth.
Yeah, it is a brawl right now.
Disgusting. Nice jumping right there as he gets a throw right after. Adam laying on the pressure here. Yo, keep him locked down. EX activation. Now's the time. You gotta make your comeback, right? You gotta make your comeback here. It's a first of 3, but you want to have that momentum. Take it away from Adam. Nice. Check him outside the sky, but Adam is not going to be deterred. He's got the meter to do it. He's looking for a chip situation, but it's not going to happen. Destructive.
That was really smart to be throwing the V skill or the V trigger down at the mirror, knowing that it's not going to reflect back. Did you know it was not going to reflect back?
Yeah, like we said this before, it eliminates the Aegis Reflector, remember?
Right, yeah, we
because
did.
it gets rid of that. We didn't see it in practice, you know, when random high fives happen for destructive. Definitely knows that tech.
Yeah.
I understand.
Adam also understanding it too, didn't get caught by it, but still had to, you know, hold, knowing that he had the mirror out and still had to down back. That's pretty wild. But we were one round apiece. Destructive looking pretty compromised right now.
Nice light activation. That's the thing about the light. Doesn't really combo into a lot of stuff. It's one problem with the character. You see a lot of people cite that as an issue. Destructive, though, undeterred, still going to go when he's got the V-Trigger on the deck, trying to make him open up, and you do not want to tech here. You do not want to tech. They said take the throw. You definitely want to take the throw against Gil. Hits you with the retribution, things like that is going to hurt. Make him look at the state on the wall. I told you to clean that up yesterday. Wake up EXDP, the defiance from Urian. Destructive. Sees that final hit. So does Adam now. If he finds that last hit with the right tool, he's got the meter to do it. No anti-air, just the light.
Don't know what Destructive pressed after that, but ended up being a counter hit for Adam's favor, taking the first match over Destructive in this first of 3. So there is a lot of room, a lot of data that Destructive can gather. Oh my God, I have a Whopper.
You have a Whopper? You just randomly have a Whopper in your house?
No, not randomly. Like, I forgot that we got Burger King earlier, and it's just been unopened this entire time. All right. Let me go back to the queue. Yeah, that was quite a destructive match.
You know, there was for like maybe like 3 days. I don't know if people caught this deal. It was like you buy one get one free for Whoppers from Burger King, obviously, and I bought like deadass bought 8.
What the? Hold on. First off,
for me and my girlfriend.
That's
obviously,
a lot of Whoppers
in my house.
All right.
So I bought 4, so I got 8. That's what I mean to say. But like, that was like the best deal. You
don't gotta lie.
On that.
You know, 6 of them were for Odin. You can tell us.
Listen, that's a big boy right there.
Here's a big boy.
He's learned that if like what he'll do is like if he sees something, like if he sees like a Yuri versus Yuri match, what he'll do is he'll look at what he likes and he'll stare at it, right? He'll like look at it and just stare at it, and he'll look back at me like to indicate that he likes us. And he definitely likes this match right here because if you're destructive, you probably played a lot of Yuri, right? You probably played a lot of Yuri versus Yuri matches, especially in this season. This character's top 3.
Look,
man said 4 bar. Oh no! Well, you can make it happen. Yuri and lag online, one of the best characters in the game. Online, offline, don't matter.
Oh, we see
make
it.
it happen.
We see it. The thing is, it became a 4 bar when he locked in the Urian.
Yo, it's all about the ping. It's not really about the bars or whatever. It's a ping because the ping determines a lot more. But
yeah,
you know, it is what it is. Let's see if he can make it happen. though. Play it out, baby. Doesn't get a combo off with that. Just gonna let him drop to the ground. Adam get tossed over there with that slick suit, bro. No, counter hit doesn't get much over that.
Nice cancel. Oh, couldn't quite find the conversion that he needed, but stays plus. Good respect because he knows because he's the character. Hello. All right.
Yeah. You gotta know how to play the person. No, you gotta know how to play. You're the person. Yo, just activate the mirror.
What are you doing?
Oh, no, not block at the last second there. Adam takes the first round.
Destructive, what are you doing? You play this character. You are this character, and you're pressing buttons against the overhead. You know that that's unsafe. He's not just gonna let that rip. He tried to find that counter hit. Tried to find that punish, and he ended up getting counter hit. But now he's turning the tables.
I mean, you know, you think about that, but like, at the same time, you gotta play the person, right? Like, you gotta play the person all the way through. You have to make those adjustments. Like, you know, while you're playing you're playing the person because they have the same tools as you. So you gotta really think about those things.
It is Urian. There's no person behind the Urian. It's just all a robot. Okay.
It's all EX.
No
it's
brain.
All EX meter.
It's all EX. It's all indignant thunder. It's all popping into the overhead, into the mirror. All right. Dash up. Whatever that was. That was nice. Good stuff on Destructive. I liked it.
So one thing that we saw right there was a V-reversal to get him away from the mirror to start or to stop any of the comeback factor, and that was good. Early in the round, you can spin that V-bar like that and get away from the mirror. That's a trademark of like, I don't want to deal with the Aegis.
Whoa, nice. Anti-air on the knee.
Crush. Get the follow-up right there a little bit too far. Adam gets thrown. EX going in with it. Try to get the jump in, didn't get it. Adam able to take advantage of that situation, push Destructive to the corner. Yo,
okay, nice dash right under.
Side. Are you kidding me? Is it like that? Is it like that?
It really be like
on the wake up.
Spend both those meters.
No damage, bro. Oh no, Destructive gonna finish this up. No, just more. The mirror caught the button on the wake up.
He had a lot of
Take
time.
a look
I'm
at
just gonna
yourself.
say. Yeah. Take a look. He had a lot of time. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait a second. Oh, the names were swapped. Thanks, chat. Doesn't matter. Destructive takes that. All right. We're gonna swap those names right there for you.
Destructive. I'm gonna need you to stay solid in this match, bro. I'm gonna need you to stop looking at the chat
Yeah.
and start looking at Adam, because Adam is the type of person that definitely you make him mad, he's gonna get stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
Let's see though.
A frequent
Fireball
contender
start off.
in RSF. He has
Yeah.
a lot of room to practice.
I mean, you played a lot, probably played a lot of Urian players. Obviously,
Oh!
you know he's a very technical player. You know, you see how Destructive deals with all this. Destructive, I feel like plays a little bit more from the heart though, but I think those decisions are very smart too. Like, there's no wrong way to play this game right now. Destructive playing it a little bit better as he gets the throw, pushing Adam to the corner.
I love how right after you said he plays from the heart, he just does EX tackle in neutral or EX headbutt.
Listen, it happens and it works out. You know, if it works out like that,
Does
it's
it again.
smart. I'm telling you, that's smart. If it didn't work out, it wouldn't be. But there you go. The pickup, look at the reset. EX to do
Wow.
it right there. Adam,
Wow. Adam.
right? Brought it back.
Yup. Yup. That's what I'm saying,
He said,
man.
he said, pay attention to me. Don't look at the chat. Pay attention to me.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, like, don't look at the chat room, man. While you're looking at the chat, smiling up, laughing it up, being a goon, Adam's over here thinking, calculating, as best as a Urian player can. Is it
Back
mine?
throw to the corner. Yo, Destructive keeping the pressure on. I like the meaty right there. Just keep him solid. There we go. Counter
Oh,
hit.
it's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
Yup.
that's enough for stun. Oh man, go the bar. Yo, ignorant.
What?
Thunder. The
What?
perfect. He didn't even do that.
He didn't even do that was.
That wasn't even a combo.
That wasn't
You
even a
reset with the light there.
Yeah, but I'd like to say that wasn't a combo.
Well,
I can't believe that.
Well, actually,
that wasn't a combo.
All right, Adam. I know Adam could step this up. Oh no, getting checked. Getting checked in the pressure. Oh, he tried to
anti-air?
anti-air that, but Destructive's ashy knees are bolder. The knees are
telling you,
ashier
man.
than the elbows.
Bro, there's not a single drop of aloe vera over there. Not a single drop of that coconut.
Nope. You put it all in the hand sanitizer, and he's just putting all the hands out there.
Absolutely, yo. Gets
Don't-
a normal throw, but he's the bomb and gets the
Oh
meaty with the
my.
medium punch. Destructive, destroying Adam right here. Yo, Adam,
Don't let it be
fight
like
back.
this.
I'm gonna need you to start swinging, bro. I need you to start swinging.
Well, the
Swinging
thing is-
like the pins on it.
The thing is that's what's getting him killed. Him swinging. You see counter hit after counter hit after counter hit.
You
Adam,
want to swing the right way, right?
you gotta swing the right
But
way.
he's getting
Yeah.
pressed a little bit too much, and you see him kind of like waiting a little bit too long to maybe bust out in some of those moments. And again, this is easier said than done because you are playing the same character, right? They have the same tools as you, but it's just like, can you read the other person better? And do you know how to deal with your character's tools, obviously, but how well can you read the person? Yo, Destructive, doing the back throw right here, gets the jump, no block. Here's a back throw, Adam, get the position here.
What the hell?
Underscore's like, listen, I'm tired of waiting. He's like, I just want the winner to come through because I want to finish this up, take like another tournament over here. But you know, honestly, either of these players can take down Underscore. We're gonna see who's gonna take him down. Is it gonna be Destructive who's on game point, or Adam gonna bring all the way back from the huge deficit? But he's got a lot to do and a lot of help to make up the throw.
man.
It's gonna make this hard to bait. And another throw to do it now. Destructive on match point, running a train on Adam. You gotta stop the brakes, bro. Call a conductor. It's gotta be done.
Dude, it's going off the rails, man. There's nothing the conductor can do.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what to do. This is my first day, man. This is my first day. I just got hooked up on Indeed. I lied on my resume. I don't know what I'm doing here, man.
Hey, all right. Hey, I know what that is. Man. I feel you,
I'm
bro.
just saying.
I'm just
You know,
saying.
Good job.
Everybody
Adam.
lies on Indeed. Indeed. Count with the overhead from that far. Making love to down back,
God.
and that stuns like a hot. Oh,
Oh, and you are done. Destructive with the ignorant thunder right there. Comboed into the EX. Destructive with a clean 3-0 over Adam.
3-1.
see you next
wasn't bad.
week.
Wasn't bad. It was 3-1. Don't worry. Don't worry.
was
Adam,
3-1? Oh, my
we're gonna
bad,
give
my bad.
Adam the credit where it was due, right? There was a wait, what? Oh yeah, because
No,
he
three.
switched.
It's
He
three.
switched. He switched.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so it was 3-1. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Wasn't a clean one, but I'll tell you what. Destructive got the train going and didn't stop once he switched over to Uriate. And now we're going to be switching over to the grand finals of Low Kick Street Fighter V. Thank you, everybody, for watching, all the participants, and especially Low Kick staff for putting this on. because we'll be putting on some great action for you. We told y'all we show you the mid best, and we're showing it here. We got Underscore, but now we got a new contender in the top ranks up here, Destructive, who's always been super strong, been placing high, and when he comes out here every so often, but it's seeing him fighting for the grand finals out here again. It's super good stuff here, people.
It is mad good, man. I'm just glad to see every player kind of showing up consistently, showing up for these brackets. They may be kind of small. They may be, just over 10, but you know what? It's the hard work that goes into these players, the hard work that goes into this region, consistently showing up. And I mean, you've been around all the other regions. You know that you've seen all different types of players progress. But how do you feel that the Midwest is coming up versus the other regions?
Absolutely. And a good thing about people still coming through every week on these tournaments, still practicing, is they're gonna get that strike. They want that smoke, right? You see that Destructive himself said in the comments, he said, "Yo, bring that Cammy." He said he didn't want to deal with no G, none of the other side stuff. He wants the Cammy, and we're gonna see the Cammy because Destructive is going Zeku. And remember, people, Destructive isn't losers, so he can't play as long. But you know what? I think Zeku does pretty well against Cammy.
You think Zeku does well against Cammy in a long set, like
Yes.
has to get the six matches in a row type of stuff?
Yes, I actually do, because I think both forms do pretty well.
God.
Zeku old does pretty damn well, with the DPs and things like that. Having
my!
able to anti-air, but if you're stuck in the corner, what can you do? You can be reversal. You can get the move. You can do EXDP, but he doesn't have it just yet. Nice check though. This character able to keep pace with Cammy. He's got a lot of great moves, and the stun that he can put out against this character, like, you can definitely melt. But you gotta land those hits. There we go. That's a good start here with the micro walk, medium punch. Gets the palm into the B trigger. Check the health. Seth, check the health and the stun. Check it. Check it right there.
It's looking pretty crazy, man. It's looking pretty crazy, I'll admit. For a V-trigger activation combo, yeah, it's pretty wicked.
And you see the Coco coming out. Also kind of checking the neutral. Can't do V skills for free, which Undercore loves to do. Nice buffer right there. Yo, Destructive definitely put some work into this character. But he needs to find that final hit for the V trigger. And you gotta do
All
it
that
right
great
time.
life.
Yo, the check, the fadeaway, but the crouching heavy punch from Underscore.
Okay, it's only first round, and it was a very, very close first round. Destructive may have gotten the data that he needed to be able to combat Underscore, knowing that she can kind of pass through his grams as much as he needs. We didn't see a lot of Young in that round. Maybe that's something that Destructive is going to try to incorporate. Who knows? But there's a lot of different possibilities again. Wow. Oh,
Unfortunate. He unfortunately threw out the DP there. Got crush counter. Back thrown to the corner. You do have EXDP on deck, but you're not going to be able to use it as Underscore's going to take the first game. With an EXDP of his own. He says, "You got one, I got one too, son." Now, here's the thing. If you're Destructive, I think there's only a couple things you have to change to actually keep this solid. There's only a few things. You have to think about spinning V reversal. You have to think about actually landing maybe more of those B trigger 2s raw in the neutral when you see the dive kicks or the jump ins coming. And you have to think about landing more hits in Young. If those come together, I feel like all these things could happen. But Destructive, he's going right back into it.
He's going back in. He is confident that he can make it. But not looking good from the opening section.
Can't throw those out. You've got to be careful with the Kokus, especially like full screen Kokus. They recover. It takes so long for them to recover, right? And you can't be throwing out DPs like that. Underscore super rare, super close enough to get the punish. You still fight out, but you got to find those hits. Zeku can definitely bring the deficit back. He's not a cheap character in the normal sense. He can make the hits count though, but you have to find those. Underscore not giving Destructive a chance. Yeah,
you see that Underscore, the moment that Destructive swapped to Young Zeku, he jumps right in, knowing that that's kind of one of the weaker points about Young Zeku, and it was exploited very, very deeply because he ended up taking that round from just getting that one jump in and kind of just keeping that offensive momentum. So Destructive, like you said, is going to have to be a little bit more reserved or rather a little bit more calculated in his defense.
There we go. That's what I was talking about. Nice little DP right there. Backdash, but no big deal. Keeps the DP on deck. You see the EX flip for the stun.
Sick.
What did I tell you, people? This character's ridiculous. Flip for the finish. Yes,
the damage!
sir.
Look at that damage. Oh my god. Yes, that was a stun combo, but that is still massive, dude. You know they could have done more. All right, Destructive still in this. Has a round on the board for himself.
Absolutely. He's looking really good that match. Saw him do a lot of DPs, a lot of anti-airs. That could have been bad, but stays alive, destructive with the Kokus. And that's the thing, you change the pitch with the Kokus and able to dash in, but man, if you whiff things like that, if you do errors like that, Underscore will punish you every day of the week, and this is good. Spend the meter, get the Oki set up right after this, the double dash, what's on the menu, the wake up EXTP, denying we're not eating here, we're gonna eat somewhere else.
Okay, he wants to young, because he wants to be able to have those buttons, to be able to keep up with the ground pressure. But we'll see how Underscore decides to respond in the air. Throws out that fierce, wonderful button by it.
Oh no!
He
Made
did
him whip
exactly.
with it.
Yeah, he did exactly what you tried, what you want him to do. What he's is supposed to do is to spend that V trigger out there to be able to catch something. But Underscore very, very calculated in his aerial approaches, and ended up stopping his aerial approaches with the back medium punch anti-air, and Underscore is up 2 points to none. There's a lot of room that Destructa has to do to be able to win this tournament. He's got 6 matches to go through, and Underscore already poised to take tournament.
And here's the thing, whatever character you pick next, you're locked in on all the way through.
Yep.
So we're going to go back to character selection. I think he's going to go back to the Urian. You know, that's a matchup where I do think Zeku does, you know, he slightly beats Cammy, but it's one you have to really lab out, and especially against someone like Underscore who is not the typical Cammy player in terms of like pacing and stuff like that. And obviously you saw some of the mistakes there that were punished almost every single time with the HTPs that led to, you know, Destructive's demise.
Yeah.
It might be time to go with the character where they lose a matchup, but you just feel more comfortable in.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a very, very clear loss, right? Like you said, in a lot of instances, you are playing the player. And I think that Destructive's Urian is incredibly offensive, incredibly wild, definitely much more calculated. And if he's able to get things just right, he can make Underscore's offense very, very difficult. This was a I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
He switched to the end. He wants the 2-bar DP. Underscore says he plays Dez a lot, so yeah, I'm assuming he knows the Zeku matchup. But let's see, do you know the end matchup, Underscore? This might be the final game though, because Underscore is in the lead. He's got 2 up. He's got to be able to do something here. If you're Destructive, you got to start swinging, man. But right now, you are stuck in the corner. He's trying everything. The anti-air jab, are you kidding me? EX on the other side, back throw. No, just normal throw. Chiropractor keeps him back in the mid-screen. Oh, it's the dive kick, but Underscore still looking very solid right now.
Yeah, I think Destructive is trying to find a button to crush count. Well, I mean, now he's just going to try to find a miracle to happen to get him and keep him in this tournament. He put the costume code on. It's Resident Evil 3 Jill.
Disrespect.
It's winning.
Disrespect right there.
It's the win. It's Superior Jill.
It's not. I mean, he's not Superior Jill. Let's see if he takes the entire tournament here. If he's going to win, power arrow to the corner. Nice anti-air.
He's been really crisp with those anti-airs, man. I think Destructive really needs to take notes, understand that this is a very grounded game for him.
I'm about to understand this man's about to take the tournament. You see the stun is super high on Destructive side. The neutral jump's coming up heavy too. There's not been too many anti-air stuck in the corner here.
Okay.
No, Destructive whipped
Oh,
it.
that's it.
That's enough to kill for a little bit more is all he needs. The V skill Destructive put his hands off the stick to let Underscore move on as the winner right here for Low Kick Street Fighter 5 tournament. All the way from winner's side with that Cammy play. Destructive. We will see you next week. Underscore's your champion.
Damn.
With that, just the frustration that man puts on you, I can feel it too. I don't blame you.
You completely understand, right? Like you
Cammy's
definitely feel it.
unbeatable. Listen. I'm gonna say it right now.
Yeah.
What you need to do, work on your Zeku, because Zeku can take Cammy. You need to work on playing Underscore in his style, or you pick Seth. You just do that. You just pick Seth, and you just do that. You got to play a character. There's not many characters, honestly, that beat Cammy. And to be honest, the way that Underscore plays Cammy is not like other people. So you have to do those things. Underscore is level 99 Cammy for a reason, right? He's very good for an absolute reason. There's been some good matches all the way around, right? We've seen some great diversity in the play and the people coming through. Destructive, congratulations to you. Us also just get to second place throughout some great players. But also big congratulations to Underscore taking another tournament. Man, this is on fire right now.
Yeah. congratulations to everybody that was competing in this week's Low Kick Online. You guys were a part of something great because I got to come back and run the tournament. I got to be on the mic with St. Cola. Big shout outs to St. Cola. Thank you so much for being on the mic today and gracing us with your presence. I'm glad that you can take your time away from traveling the world and being in tournaments all around the internet. Oh, my stick! But you know, it's always really good to be on the mic with you. It's always really good to. It makes me feel great to be able to commentate Street Fighter V, watch the players in my regions, the people that I really look up to, and the people that I'm always like keeping my eye on, and consider some of my friends to keep growing. And I hope that I can continue to do this. I hope that you guys keep coming back for Low Kick Online. I hope you keep coming back, St. Cola, to commentate in Low Kick Online. I know that you're doing the bigger and better things, but please, man.
No. I love coming back. When y'all say, yo, we doing Midwest Street Fighter 5, you knew I was in for it. Like this, obviously, be able to see the people, you know, that I have, you know, kind of grown with, and you'll see that local action's always going to be great. You know, my home was always with the Midwest. It ain't going to be anywhere else. And I'm glad that you guys didn't go anywhere else. Watch this great Street Fighter 5 action again. Thank you, everyone, for watching. But until next time, my name is St. Cola.
And my name is Seth. And we'll
Peace
see
out.
you guys next week. Peace out.
It's go time.
It's go time.